VTuber Hello World. Hello, good morning, citizen of the internet. It is I, C+Hero, the hero VTuber in the making. And today we're here on another exciting episode, our monthly talk show, Vtuber versus ZA WARUDO, with my lovely co-host, Meowins here. How's your days going, Meowin?
My day's going good. It's cold and wet outside, but it's warm inside, so it's an indoors day. No touching grass allowed.
Yeah, no touching grass allowed, because we VTuber prefer to stay here on the internet.
Yeah, we're allergic to grass.
Allergic to grass. Yes. Today it's gonna be a lovely day here on April the 20th, 2024. And can I just say that this week just went by very fast?
Yeah. Sorry. I think that I messed up and used a little bit of time powers. So sorry about that.
No worry, Meowin. No worries at all. And yeah, but yeah, honestly, I think today is gonna be a very good day for our show, for our talk show, and because we have a lot of things to discuss. But before I want to get starting with the show, I just want to make a mention about a certain VTuber name that you guys might have know if you're deep into the VTuber rabbit hole, or part of the community, about Kenji VT. And Kenji is he's a Sun Wukong VTuber. His motto is kind of based off Sun Wukong, like Son Goku, not like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I meant like the actual Sun Wukong from the Journey of the East, or Journey to the East?
To the West.
Oh, sorry, Journey to the West.
That's okay. Technically, it's from the East.
Well, yeah, true. But anyway, like Kenji was unfortunately currently in a terrible situation, and that situation became into a very hot VTuber news. Let's just say that much. And while that story is developing, we're not gonna cover that here today on our show Vtuber versus ZA WARUDO for this month, and we're probably gonna talk about it for next month as that developing story cool down a bit, to say the least.
Yeah, hopefully nothing else more crazy comes of it. Hopefully it just kind of dials down from here.
Well, let's just say a crazy thing has already been happening over the past couple of days too. So we're just gonna wait it out a little bit and let that story develop more until further notice, and we'll cover it more next month. So all we can say is, good luck to everyone who is involved. And we send our condolences to Kenji and anyone who's been affected by it. So, all right then, guys. So Meowin, how was your week this week?
My week was good. It was busy. I was doing IRL stuff. Boo. So I'm really glad to be here finally after all that gross IRL responsibilities. Ugh, responsibilities, don't even say that around me.
Yes.
I just want to
Agree.
be here on the internet and goof off.
Yeah, I know. When are you supposed to be playing? I don't know. Like, were you supposed to plan and stream Super Princess Peach game?
Yeah, I wanted to play some Peach yesterday, but I had to go for an emergency self-care day, so I went to go to the spa.
Honestly, that's a very important thing to do, like self-care. Self-care yourself, right? Because let's face it, as a VTuber, as a content creator, as a streamer, we just need a break from our routine, because even streaming can become a little bit boring. It could be a little bit almost treated as like a job, to the point that it gets very tiring and stressful. So it's
Yeah,
important to do self-care from time to time.
Yeah, and I never want it to get to that point, so I always try to make a point to, if I ever feel like I'm just kind of dragging my feet in general, I'm like, okay, that's a time for just turning my brain off completely
Right.
so that I could come back refreshed. And now I feel refreshed, so I'm excited for the next stream. It's gonna be some more Princess Peach.
Right. Yep, that's good. And also, I know that my OBS studio is saying that there's no drop frame. So if you guys experience any kind of a drop frame, let me know and see if I can able to fix it. But right, like self-care is very important, I think it's important to, I think a lot of people actually need self-care like this week because of the whole things happening with, Tenji and other
'cause that's
kind of like
scary.
I really hate to use this word, but it's just inevitable. VTuber drama, like it's important to take care of yourself. It's important to take care of self.
Yeah. I feel like, at least for me, I kind of have to treat like my brain and body like it's a dog, in the sense that, you have to take the dog out for walks. You have to give your dog enrichment. You have to actually feed your dog. Because sometimes I'll forget that kind of stuff. So if I think about it like that, it's a lot easier to remember to take care of myself, instead of what I usually do, which is I wait until I feel bad and then I go try to take care of myself. Where it's much easier to, kind of like with getting sick too, it's much easier to do preventive measures rather than trying to fix the problem once it happens.
Right.
So it's better to just take it easy every once in a while, so that you don't get to the point where you're just kind of crashing.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree, man. I agree with you on that part. But yes, sir. But yeah, I think it's very important to do that. Always, guys, remember to take care of self well. Like I said, like the old Master Roshi from Dragon Ball said, work hard. Wait, no. Yeah, work hard, study well, eat and sleep plenty.
Exactly. Those are I was gonna say those are the creature comforts, but that's not even creature comforts. That's just stuff you absolutely need.
Yep, absolutely need.
And then you
It's
also
important.
need some creature comforts to I feel like creature comforts are necessary too, like having a comfy room, doing some stuff that makes you feel happy and good, like playing a game, or I don't know, doing a puzzle. Those are important too. Enrichment. We need enrichment in our enclosures.
Right, enrichment in our closure. That's correct. That is very, very correct. And also, I have a bit of a special announcement to make. I have a very special announcement to make. I will actually mention this for my own solo stream too. But I decided that I opened my very first Ko-Fi, or is it coffee? I don't know how to pronounce it, but Ko-Fi page.
Yeah.
If
I
you
guess
guys
it's
type in the
coffee.
command !tip, the Nightbot will provide you the link to my Ko-Fi page. Hopefully it works.
Hey, you beat me.
And somebody actually posted a link. And welcome to the live stream, Kitty. My name is C+Hero, Hero of Vtubers in the making. And this is my lovely co-host, Vtuber. And yep, the Nightbot is working. Now the Ko-Fi page is there. It gives you a little warning that say that it's no refund. But it is not the most necessary. That is just there. That if you guys want to continue supporting me, And
I see.
and if you want to give a little bit of a money, then that's a-okay. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't have any like those fancy feature like on Twitch where you could, give like, what you may call it, redeem or whatever you call it.
Oh.
And unfortunately, my channel is not monetized yet too, so you cannot do super chat either. And so this is
That's
a
why the
good way.
Ko-fi's important.
This is a good way to support me if you want to. It's not necessary. This is something that at least you guys can afford to do if you have a little bit of money to spare. So if you want to support me, then go to my Ko-fi page. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. You got that all set up.
Hey, what's
We could
up,
get you a
Axeria?
coffee.
Welcome to the live stream. This is
Good
my
morning.
lovely host, Miawe, and we're doing our
Yay.
monthly show, Vtuber versus ZA WARUDO.
ZA WARUDO.
Yeah, ZA WARUDO is here. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome in and happy weekend, everyone. It's finally here. Yay. I like the weekend a lot because I feel like it's always going to be there for me, you know?
Yeah.
I know that even if I'm having a hard time, a hard week, the weekend will always be there on the horizon. So I'm like, I just got to get past this hurdle.
Right. And then the cycle begins again with the new week. And another week. And another week. And another.
That's
and
why
another.
we have to make sure to make the week good, okay? Because living's hard.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
But if we do things to make the week good and enjoyable, then it's not so hard.
That is correct. But yeah, honestly, I think it is like a good time, and speaking of Ko-fi, actually, I forgot to do one other thing. Hang on. I actually forgot to add this to my OBS, but
Oh, like your timer?
no, not exactly a timer. I actually forgot to add the browser source if I get an alert for the Ko-fi if someone like donated. And
Yeah, you got a nice little pop up there, right?
yeah, exactly.
That's
Let's
exciting.
see if it works. Hang on a second. Yeah, this is it. Okay.
I was gonna send you a little
Actually,
something
hang on a
to see
second.
if it comes up, but I don't think my payment
Let me
method is
send-
set up on Ko-fi.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Let me
No.
Let me try this now. I'm gonna test it to see if it works. I should have tested this before the live stream, but I forgot to do this anyway. Okay, so Ko-fi. And don't look at that, guys. Don't look at that. If you guys see what it is, don't look at it.
Uh-oh.
Hey guys, okay, let's see now.
I'm staring.
Oh, okay, I could see something, but hang on a second. Oh, it's actually come over here. Okay, let's see now.
Oh, there we
I'm gonna
go.
put it right here above.
It's like a halo. I have an OBS halo now.
Yeah. Let me actually put it right over here above kind of like above where the slide will be.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
It's only just, although, can you guys able to see the yellow border around the word?
It's
kind of
there,
look a little bit
but-
transparent though.
Yeah, it's a little bit transparent. Maybe there's a transparency on the OBS thing. Oh wait, no, it might be a transparency on the yellow itself.
Yeah, it's on the yellow
That
itself.
might be a setting on Ko-fi.
I just
on the Ko-fi
depending
page.
on the color of the seed, it has to change color.
Yeah.
So
So
well,
it'll
we'll
probably
just
look
keep it as
yellow on the
yellow. At
gray.
least it looks a little bit readable. So
Yeah, I think it looks good for now.
let me just test it right now. Sending test.
Test.
Oh, that's cool. I can hear the noise.
Ooh.
Oh, and
Ko-fi
even
bot sent something
new tip from someone.
from someone.
Yeah,
How
that's probably me
mysterious.
actually. That's probably me because I'm the one who testing it.
I wonder who that could be.
Yeah.
Anonymous hero.
Right. Okay then. Let me actually move it a bit. Yeah, sorry to do this technical stuff right now, guys. Okay, I think that should be good enough. Okay, that's good enough. All right then. So, yep. So my Ko-fi page is open now. So if you guys want to support me, then there's the link to it. It's right on the screen right now.
Excitement.
But I gotta have to think of choose a different color for it the next time I do stream. So Yep.
We need a hero.
So
card.
if you guys want to support me, you can tip me. Just be aware that no refund is allowed, unfortunately. So once you send me a tip, it is fine. It's final. But that's only if you want to. It's not necessary. You don't have
no
to
takesies,
send me
backsies.
too much money because I don't want you guys to go poor just for my sake.
But unless you want to.
Wow. It's all your choice anyway. It's your choice anyway. Just don't regret your choices of making, you know?
Make healthy
So,
financial decisions.
yeah, right. Everybody's financial situation is different. So just choose how you want to spend wisely, you know?
Yeah, don't be like me and spend impulsively.
Don't be like me when I spend money in Honkai Star Rail.
Literally, oh my gosh, yesterday I was at the Japanese market and they have so many gacha machines and I had to take every willpower in my body not to just go do all the gacha machines. They have so many, they even had Hamtaro.
Hamtaro? Oh man, that's a long time. I haven't seen Hamtaro for like over 20 years now.
Me neither. And they even had a Pashmina in that and she was wearing a pink blanket, but it was empty, so
Who?
that was the one thing that I would have used my wallet on, but I guess lucky question mark for me. It was completely empty. Otherwise I would have emptied the wallet.
Wait, who's Patarina? What?
Pashmina, she's from Hamtaro. She's the girly one. She wears pink.
I can't remember all the Hamtaro character.
I think she's yellow. Oh, she's yellow with a pink scarf.
Yellow with a pink scarf. Yellow with a pink scarf. Okay.
She just looks like a regular hamster.
I mean, isn't every hamster look like a regular hamster? I know there was one little bit of a...
except for Boss.
I know.
Boss just looks like a...
I remember there
I
was
don't
one
even know.
Hamtaro character that looked like wearing a yellow
Prospect.
blanket and she looked like a yellow ghost.
Yeah, I think that's Penelope. She wears that because she's too shy. She's a little baby.
A baby
She's
hamster?
so cute. Yeah, she's a little baby hamster. She's too shy, so she has to wear the blanket.
Honestly, thanks to Hamtaro, I actually like eating sunflower seed.
What do they say? Like, mish, 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 mish when they're chewing.
Right. Yeah, Hamtaro was like such a classic anime. I don't know how it ended though.
You don't want to know something crazy? I think that I heard that the manga is still ongoing.
Really?
Isn't that nuts? It's like 25 years old.
I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised, but I don't know. I didn't know that Hamtaro actually has a manga series.
Right. He's in the manga, he's more drawn like a real hamster. It's a little bit kind of scary looking.
Wait, scary looking? How is it scary looking?
Yeah. Because he has like little beady eyes.
Beady eyes.
He has like the rodent eyes.
That's interesting.
Where they're kind of like bulging a little bit. It's kind of scary.
I see. Yeah, that does sound a little creepy.
I
That does sound
prefer
a
the
little bit
kawaii
creepy.
style that the anime is in.
Right. Yeah, I think the anime is a little bit more comfortable to look at.
Yeah,
To say the least.
very much. I feel like I'm looking at a picture now, and I feel like it's staring past my soul. I'm closing that. I don't want to look at that.
Okay. Yeah, it's best not to look at creepy stuff now. So
It's too early in the morning for that.
too early in the morning, indeed. Yep. It's a little
I
too
guess it's better than late at night, though.
right.
In the dark.
It is.
Then I would have to hide under a blanket, like Penelope.
Yeah, but yeah, Hamtaro, like
Uh-oh. Hero, did I lose you? I think I lost Hero.
No, you didn't lose me. It's just that my parents just cannot read the room.
They wanna join.
No, I don't want
Let them on.
I don't want them to join because I don't want to potentially get myself doxxed.
literally, I feel the same way because I feel like my parents would love to be on, but I guarantee you they would accidentally like just say our address or something.
And my
'cause-
parents doesn't even understand VTubing at all. They don't understand any concept of streaming
Oh my
technology,
gosh.
whatever.
Anytime I'm watching a VTuber when I'm visiting my parents, my mom is like, I want to do that.
Really? You know, hey, we maybe see a meowing mommy for we know.
Meow mama.
Oh god, jeez.
No, that would be too powerful. There can't be two of us.
Yeah,
That would
like
be too much
right.
chaos.
Yeah, right. That's gonna be funny. Honestly, be aware. I don't know why. I guess it's really depending on who you hire for your rigger, but your model looks so fluent when it's moving around.
Oh yeah.
Do you use
Thank
VBridger?
you. No, I do not. The rigger actually, they do the art and the rig, which is
Oh.
crazy. Cause isn't that talent? I feel like that's just a lot.
That is a lot. That is pretty a lot.
And they actually have made quite a few models that have a lot of different designs that you could find on their page, and they're super cute. I'd recommend looking at them. They're all so cute. There's cat girls, there's fox girls, and they're all different colors. There's pastels, and the outfit designs are very, very pleasing to look at too.
Right.
Their name is Potenoki, if you want to look them up.
Potenoki,
They got
gotcha.
their profile picture is like a little duck.
Interesting.
It's so cute.
That's really cool. That's really cool to see, Meow. That's really cool to see. I'm actually thinking of getting a new Live 2D model again. But I want to save money. I have a lot to save for a lot of things.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, I need a live 2D model. I need a really good rigging. I need alerts that are animated.
Well,
I need everything.
to be honest, you really don't necessarily need all of that stuff to be a successful VTuber if that's what your goal is. But like, actually before, oh, hello, good morning, Johan Ramos. Welcome to the live
Good
stream.
morning, Johan.
And like I was saying, I'm actually starting just to start going back to my original route. In other words, I'm thinking of getting a PNG model first.
Ooh.
And what I'm thinking of is actually I'm thinking of quote unquote kind of doing a re-debut as a female version of me.
Oh, that would be so cute.
I actually have a female fan art of myself. Actually.
Yeah, it's a good design. Did you come up with the design direction for that entirely, or did you sort of give yourself like your picture to an artist and you're like, go wild and
basically
design
I
it?
give the artist my character reference tree and I ask her, hey, can you draw me in a female version and doing this pose and stuff? And she also did some little recommendation, like, you know, she put like a nails on my hand, on my finger. She also decided to put an ear pierce on my ear, which I kind of was a little iffy about, but looking at it now, I actually kind of like it. Kind of make me look a little bit like a punk girl. Kind of make me look like a punk tomboy girl. So
Yeah, I feel like it's giving me vibes of like the character that's like a mom friend that's a little bit of a delinquent on the outside, but she'll always be caring for you. She'll also like punch you if you're misbehaving or doing something like harmful to yourself, but it's all out of love.
right. I think I posted it on my Twitter or on my YouTube community page, and one of my regular viewers said that live 2D model when like,
I need to see it in motion.
and I was like, wow, yeah, someday, something in the future, maybe not this year, maybe next
cute.
year, who knows?
Yay, that's exciting. See, one of the really, I could just like go on about this forever, but I feel like that's one of the things that I really like about VTubing is that you can just like, it's kind of like playing dress up.
Yeah,
you
playing
can
dress up, right?
kind of like do whatever you want and explore whatever kind of like style you feel like, or even what kind of style you feel like if it changes from day to day, right? Because if you eventually have a live 2D model of her, you could use that model whenever you feel like it, and as opposed to like the real life version, which would have to take so much hours to get all dressed up completely differently from your normal self, right?
Right. I'm actually thinking of hiring the same artist who made that fan art of my female version of myself, because she also makes VTuber Live 2D VTuber model too.
What? That's awesome. And she did a really good job with it. So yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, right? I'm also thinking of getting more female version of me as a fan art, but I'm thinking of getting the one where I wear that very trendy black dress or that white dress, if you know what I mean. If you have been on Twitter for a long time.
Is it the one with the hip windows, or is it the one that has literally no back?
I think it's the one with the hip window, and yeah, it's one with the hip window. And there's also the white dress one where it's like show your belly button too.
Ooh, that's cute.
Yeah, I know my the artist who work on my weekly schedule, Deli-chan, actually has a fan art of her wearing that white clothes, that white outfit.
Oh really?
That show the belly button.
I gotta go look it up for research.
For research, you say? That's what they all say.
Exactly.
That's what they all say.
No, I've been found out.
I'm telling you guys, Meow in here, she look a pickle all the time, man.
No, I don't. That's a lie. I do not look at pickles all the time.
So you do look, so that means you're admitting that you do look at pickles sometimes.
Yeah, I won't tell you which part of that sentence is the emphasis.
Just fooling with you, Meow, as always. But yeah, that's great, And yeah, anyway, I think with time, yeah, this is getting fun. I think it's time for us to move on to the actual stuff that I want to show today, because here on Vtubers VS ZA WARUDO, other than we just talk about our little content creation and daily life, we also love to talk about what's going on in the VTubing community and other things going on outside of VTubing and content creation space. So let's begin and show the slide. And
here we go.
Unlike like the previous episode of Vtubers VS ZA WARUDO, I have I actually cleaned up the slide a little bit. We have a little bit of section. And first section we will begin today is VTuber news. That's right. What is going on in the VTubing world? And like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on.
A lot.
Yep, a lot of stuff going on every day in the VTuber sphere, and today we're gonna begin with VTuber news. And so, speaking about mom who wants to become a VTuber, if you guys into HoloLive, on very first day of April Fool's Day nonetheless, Pickle Mommy has debuted her live 2D model.
Mommy.
And welcome to the live stream, Semi Enigma. And yes, a lot of stuff happened in the VTuber news, and still so many stuff is happening even today too. Like, I know Semi, I know you were here like at the beginning, but if you, yeah, I actually did make a mention about, you know, about the thing of what's happening with Kenji, you know, our fellow VTubers. And also, I think he's also considered to be as a POC VTuber too, but I don't know exactly if that goes true. But yeah, I know that stuff is happening to him, but we're not gonna make a mention about him because that story of him is still developing, at least as of speaking. So we're gonna cover that for next month. But anyway, sorry, I just gotta have to make a mention about that. We're not gonna cover much about Kenji during this live stream because it's just too much right now to handle. Anyway, back to Pickle Mama here. Yeah, Pickle Mama has debuted. Oh, he is POC. Okay. Because I know Simi. I know you're like part of the POC community very well. Anyway, so. But anyway, welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you here. Anyway.
Yeah. Good morning.
But yeah, like Pickle Mama, have debuted her live 2D model. And,
she's so cute.
And it's very cute. Although a lot of Twitter people saying that she has that one particular hairstyle that a lot of anime mom has. Which makes that she must be protected at all costs, bro. She must be protected at all costs. We must protect the beauty and the preciousness of Pickle Mommy.
We have to sign her up for a instead of a yearly medical exam, we have to sign her up for a daily medical exam.
Yes. Yes.
Do you think that's so common in the anime world that if you have that hairstyle and you're a mom, do you think you get diagnosed with like a terminal, like that itself is diagnosable?
It always seems to be some kind of a
like
a
you're
trope.
at risk.
It's a trope. It's one of the top common anime tropes.
Yeah.
Like, but honestly, yeah, the design is peak, and let's just say because of her, even though this was an April Fool's stream, it was just an awful April Fool joke by Pecora herself. The viewership for her debut, Pickle Mommy's debut, or quote unquote debut, has reached over 180,000 views. It was the most highest VTuber debut for HoloLive of all time. More view than any other HoloLive talent that came before this stream. Like, it was that. Yeah, it was incredible. I don't know about you, but I actually told this to my colleague slash co-worker at my work, who is also into VTubing, and I actually said this, and this might be a little bit inappropriate to say, but I'll say it. If HoloLive decide to make like a new branch, they should make a new branch just to have member of Holo Mom and co-ed as Holo MILF.
No, Hero, they can't do that. My heart can't take it.
I mean, because here's the thing. Before this whole Pickle Mommy thing Pickle Mommy debut happened, I saw the stream where Narissa brought her mom to the live stream, Mama Rissa, and that was a very sweet, very cool stream, because Mama Rissa literally was like having a blast. I mean, she even got to meet her Oshi, aka Koseki Biju.
Oh, Bibu!
Yeah, Bibu, man. Like, she really loved Bibu. She really loved Bibu, because the only reason she loved Bibu is because she think Bibu is so say-so. Although I kind of have a second thought to that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think Bibu that say-so, but, you know, soft mom needs to be represented. Yeah, Holo Mama, mom needs to be a thing. I think it's already
Holo
a thing,
mom.
Semi, but we do need to see more Holo moms, you know? I mean, like, I know that, I bet some of you ladies VTuber fan also love to see Holo dads, too.
Depends.
Yeah. I mean,
do they have a dad bod or not? That's the question.
I mean, I think also Sender also bought her parents to be on the stream too. Both her mom and her dad.
Cute.
I remember that Sender did bought her own mom and dad to the live stream too, as a PNG model, of course. But let's just say this model of Pickle Mama looks really good. I bet Usada Picora paid a lot of money for this, but it was a good blast. And if you want to see a little bit of comparison, here you go. This is the comparison between Picora and her mom. Look at that.
So cute. I really like when people look like a copy paste of their parent.
I know, right? But you know,
you can see that she doesn't really get her face from her mom though, except for her iconic eyebrows.
I should have put this on the slide. I should have put this on the slide, but I didn't have the time to look for it. There was this one fan art of like 3 people: Usada, her mom, and Hoshino Marin. Hoshino Marin and Pickle Mommy were like conversing, having joy time. But Picora has a face of realization where it has the subtitle text that says, "Realizing that your friend and your mom are at the same age." Basically, it's just another jab at how old Hoshino Marin is, because there is a long-running gag of how old exactly she is. We do know that she's like well above age 30, but like maybe even close to 40. Who knows? Who knows? Like, there's always that running joke about Hoshino Marin's age in HoloLive. There's always that.
Yeah, she's like, don't worry, I just turned 18.
Yeah, right.
Right.
But seriously,
Oh my gosh, she would probably go to the bar and like not get carded and then be like just give them a death glare and it's like, you're gonna ask for my ID, right?
Right. It's
And they're like, oh yes, sorry, ma'am.
yeah, like what you said, Semi, it's okay to be old. Like, I'm a well above 30. I don't know how old Meowin is. Probably like over 100 years old for all I know.
I'm only 3.5 years old. No, I'm just kidding. I am an adult. I am a well-adjusted, mature adult, okay? You gotta believe me. I'm a well-functioning member of society.
But because she's also half cat, her half of the time her brain is empty too, so.
Exactly. That's my excuse.
Yeah. Right.
We're close in age. Like I say, over 25, less than 30. I'm just gonna be saying that for the next like 30 years though.
Yeah. Right. And okay, so yeah, I know, right, Semi? I think it's a good to show like mature 30 plus VTuber too. I know that
Yes.
at least okay, I don't know how old she is, but I do know that Victoria the Sun Eater is well above her 50. At least I could take a guess.
Oh wow! I know that Korone is over. I think Korone is over 40 as well.
That is kind of amazing. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
Victoria, I do know that
awesome.
she's well above her 40, maybe close to her 50, because
Nice.
once she is
That's
married and
awesome.
has children, she has a teenage daughter and a 5-year-old, or maybe now 6-year-old son this year. So, like,
Oh, so cute.
I know her son occasionally, not all the time, but occasionally come up on her stream. There is a clip of her. And let's just say Victoria is such a
cute.
very loving mom. I know that she's a Vtuber. I know she's a Vtuber. Although there's one clip of her where she talk about her toy. Let's just say that much. Her toy. And her son just came in. And just like, she was like, oh yeah! Like this.
I feel like that would be exactly the situation if Marine ever has a child, because she's always saying the most sus stuff. I feel like if she ever has children, they're gonna be just like so done with her. Like, Mom, you are so gross and embarrassing. What is wrong with you? I have friends over.
Yeah. Yeah, right, Semi? People don't realize the voice. Like, sometimes voices doesn't sound old, you know? I have seen old elderly people who sound very young, especially in the anime
Yeah.
industry.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's because they're good about taking care of their voices.
Yeah.
They do those warm-ups and vocal exercises that we should probably all be doing, honestly. to
Yeah,
take
and
care of
welcome
our
to the live
voices.
stream, Emiliano. Welcome to Vtuber versus ZA WARUDO.
ZA WARUDO!
Right. But I just have to say congratulations to Pickle Mommy. Even though you only debuted for the first and the last time, your just your appearance, it's gorgeous, and also just your appearance might change Hollow Life from here on out. Who knows?
Oh my gosh!
Although I will have to
will
mention that
realize.
Picora got really jealous of the entire April Fool's joke stream because, like, you know, because everybody wanted to say, get rid of that annoying rabbit on the right.
Oh my god!
Everybody just want Pickle Mommy and Pickle Mommy only. Like, you know, it's like, you know, and Picora is like, what do you mean get rid of the rabbit on the right? Like, and then Pickle Mommy just scolded her on the street there. Picora, don't sound like that. You sound scary. And Picora's like, okay.
Oh, that's so embarrassing. It's literally getting scolded by your own mother as an adult in front of your friends.
I think one of the chatter asked like, hey, can we marry Picora? And then Pickle Mommy just went, she's like said, well, if you do, you gotta have to know this and that. Like, you know, she basically stated out a lot of Picora like bad thing about her.
Oh no,
There's more
she's just, like,
embarrassing
airing her
thing about
dirty
Picora's.
laundry.
Like,
That's how you could tell that she's a true mom.
yeah, she is a true mom. She is
To
a
be
true mom.
embarrassing her child and then not even I bet you she's not even realizing why it's embarrassing to say that.
Right.
Oh no.
Another embarrassing story about hollow moms that I heard. This was from Mori Calliope a long time ago. she told this story. Mori Calliope told this story about one time, her mom and her went to grocery shopping, and then at the cashier, Mama Mori just blabber out that her daughter is a VTuber, and unfortunately the cashier had no idea what she was talking about, but the person behind the line was looking at the phone, looking back at them, looking at the phone, looking back at them, thinking like, oh my god, and then Mori Calliope, without making any scene, they left as soon as possible before they make it to a scene. So yeah,
That person.
that's another kind of a huge risk of being a HoloLive, especially like, from an idol agency. But yeah, she almost, her mom doxed.
Just
almost
doxed her.
her. Like, she was like,
Wait, why does that sound like an anime title? My mom accidentally doxed me in the ShopRite? Question mark, exclamation point?
yeah. Ooh, that would have been
That's the new
bad.
spin-off.
Yeah, like what Semi said, that would have been bad. Yeah, that would have been bad. Like, bro,
That poor
sis.
person in the line as well was probably just like having their brain buffering. Like, wait a minute. I'm in the presence of royalty here.
Princess of royalty. I think you're but for Mori, it's more like a princess in the death. You're gonna die from just having a heart attack from out of excitement.
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe that's why the person in I was gonna say person in chat. Oh no, wait. The person in the line was like, wait a minute.
Wait a
I should
minute.
get away from here
Yeah, exactly.
before it's too late for me.
But honestly, Pickle Mommy is so cool. And let me just tell you something. So many fan art came after she debuted it. Like, I know like some of them were AI, some of them were actual hand-drawn, and some was very questionable, let's just say that much. But it's like, yeah, Pickle Mom, I don't know if we're gonna ever see Pickle Mommy again, because Pickle said that this will be your first and the last time you'll see her.
No!
But whatever. I think it was very cool, even though it was an April Fool's joke, to have Pickle Mommy debut live on stream. And if you want to check out that live stream, that debut stream, it's still available on Usada Pickle's YouTube channel. Go see her, go watch it after this stream if you want to. You'll have a blast. I'll promise you that.
Yeah, she's so cute. I like this picture because I don't know, they both look so friendly and inviting. I feel like I'm sitting at a diner across from them and we're just talking about our life.
Yeah. Okay, so we have some news about that one particular agency, Dirty Rainbow, aka Niji Sanji.
Oh no.
And this VTuber, Rima Everstar, who make a lot of kind of quote-unquote biography video / commentary video about particular VTuber talent. And she's also been streaming a lot about Niji Sanji as well too, ever since, the whole thing with Doty Bird situation. Basically, she tweeted about this. Niji Sanji is hiring part-time worker to double-check the quality of all content produced by Niji Sanji before release from now on. Salary, 1,130 yen equals $7.26 US dollar. Well, at least around there. Working hour from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. 11th day. Looking for students enrolled in university, vocational school, or technical college set to graduate after 2026. Considering the average student in Japan graduate around 22 years old, this means they're looking for someone around 20 years old or younger. Now, what does this exactly mean? Well, let's just say that in the most recent, not very recent, but one of the most recent tweets that I can remember posted by the official Niji Sanji EN Twitter channel, they posted this. Can you tell me what's wrong with this tweet? Can anyone guess? Can you guess me, Owen? I know you have a empty brain someday, but I'm pretty sure you can find out the reason what's wrong about this tweet. Do you see it?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I just played Where's Waldo in 1. I see someone that's that's dead. No, not dead. That's no longer with us.
Okay. Wow, you're kind of right, but that's not the point of this tweet. Look at the wood.
Oh, congratulations.
That's right. They misspelled the
Yay! I
word
didn't even realize.
congratulation. That's what
I
it was.
completely accepted that as spelled. Like my brain just automatically accepted that. Niji-sanji, do not hire me for this position.
Yeah, and because of this tweet came before this tweet up that Rima requoted it about Niji-sanji looking for like part-timer. So whoever hired to make this thumbnail, they misspelled the word congratulation with an L.
Yeah, they spelled it like phonetically.
Yeah,
like how
and
it sounds.
this became such another like laughing joke at Niji-sanji after all they did over the past like couple months since like beginning of this year, and now it just became a joke show at Niji-sanji EN. Literally,
Yeah, I could see that.
congratulations.
Cause this mistake, I feel like if this was their only mistake ever, this is like a non-problem, like a non-mistake at all. Really, it's like a really small thing. But think like this on top of all the other stuff that's happened, I feel like people are just like, really, you can't even take the 5 seconds
And
after everything
not to mention
to just be a little careful.
Not to mention that Niji-sanji is considered to be the second largest VTuber agency group ever.
Right,
like
right.
after below HoloLive, and this is like their professionalism. Like someone needs
It's
to
different from,
hire
like,
like
a
a
one-man
grammar
show.
checker, because this is like horrible. This is like, it might be a small mistake because the L and the R mixed up, but like dude. And what's even more crazy is that this tweet itself, it's still up on the Twitter. So they have not even
really?
fixed it.
Oh no.
They have not even fixed it. Like, it's just like, what the F?
They even have that blue check mark, so they have the edit. They have the ability to edit, and they didn't.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see now. I'm just trying to catch up with our chat here. Pickle Papa when? I don't know if Pickle even
That's
have a
for
dad.
maybe that's for next April. Oh yeah, that's true. If she does, then she has to bring him on.
I don't know if the chatter even asked if Pickle Mommy was single. I'm pretty sure they did. And of course, Pickle I say like, she's not single, guys. Like, but yeah. But honestly, this information, like this tweet, it's just so bad. Adding up with all the stuff that's happened with Niji-sanji Ian since like beginning of this year, and now like this, yeah, it's horrible.
Oh no! Oh, you only have an hour to edit after you post it. What's the point of paying for it then?
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, it's so stupid. I don't know.
think
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna be
another
able to
problem with
notice a
Twitter.
mistake
That's
that
another
quick?
problem with Twitter. But that's like a story for another time. Moving on, we're gonna have to make a little bit of special mention up to Lunar Mir. Lunar Mir posted this announcement in her Discord server, and she said this: because I have seen a tweet screenshot with a regular of my Discord server spewing death threats / supporting death phobia, this has been announced.
Shoot.
If you're
What the
found
heck?
sending death threat or supporting dangerous idea on other server and I or my mod team finds out, you will be banned. I do not wish to harbor community member within my Discord and Twitch with such ideas and disgusting comment. Those who have it found has been banned, considering this a warning to anybody else. Now,
Oh,
of
wow.
course, on occasion, of course, something like this, it's can be very rare, could be rare things to happen, but it can happen. And let's just say there are a lot of crazy psychopathic people out there on the internet. So remember, guys,
Yeah.
stay safe. And if we ever find you guys doing this stuff in either our community here on YouTube, Discord, Twitch, whatever, you'll be banned. You'll be straight out banned. That's all there to it.
Yeah, I've heard that it's really the most important thing this is the sort of stuff that's the most important to nip in the bud, like, right away. Otherwise, it just kind of it can snowball and become a big problem, like a problem that's too big to handle or manage by the time you even realize. So that's really smart of her, and it probably was scary, but to like have to make this post, but I'm glad that she did, because to just kind of like get rid of one person trying to say terrible stuff is what's it called? It's good to just do as soon as it happens, because it prevents more and more people like that from, like, people that are mean and kind of looking for somewhere to go to bully people. If they see that's not tolerated, they're not gonna like flock.
Right.
Flock to there. They kind of try to flock where they can get away with stuff and then escalate.
Yeah, like put your foot down, set your boundary, like we don't allow that kind of people in any community at all. And honestly, people like those really need help too, so just saying.
Right, and unfortunately, I feel like a lot of times when people have a super extreme harmful behavior like this, they don't really realize to go fix it until they kind of like hit a wall of being kicked out of like all social circles, which is really sad, but if it's the only way they're gonna change, it's gonna have to happen one way or another,
Right. That's why they live on 4chan. Yeah, probably.
Oh, no.
Probably.
That place that shall not be named.
Yes. And before we move on to our next news, I have a little video to show you guys. A little video that's also part of the Vtuber news, because we're gonna be now discussing about what's happened at the recent convention, WeebCon, and we have a little bit of a VTuber to show you who actually attended that WeebCon and her little funny story that happened. We're gonna switch to a different scene now.
Do we know where WeebCon was held? That was super recent, right?
Yes, it was super recent, and I think it happened in California, maybe? I don't know.
Probably. I feel like that's where all of the main, like a bigger population of people that attend that stuff live out there.
Alright, so we have here our lovely Hellhound VTuber, Cinder.
Oh.
And she's going to explain what happened at WeebCon when she held her little concert. Now, let me just, sorry, Meow, let me just move you out of the way, because you're kind of like in the way, so hang on a second.
Chad's like, hey, down in front.
Hold on a second.
Sit down.
Can I move you? Wait, hold on.
What if I just duck? What if I duck down?
No,
Does
hang
this
on a
work?
second, hang on. Wait. Can I actually even move you? Hang on. Wait, what the fudge?
Sorry, I accidentally was
there we go.
playing with
I can finally
glue
move
before, and I accidentally stepped on it, and then my feet got glued to the floor.
Okay, so we're gonna watch a little clip from Cinder V2. This is a clip someone made from her live stream, but let's check it out.
Hi, Jeremy! Yo, hold on, chat, hold on, pause. You know that, okay, everybody's seen the video of my tits jiggling on Twitter? Jeremy is responsible for that video. I can explain the context, okay? Oh, here we, okay, hold up. Pause. So, let me explain the context first, alright? So, Jeremy was filming the entire concert for me from the stage perspective. Like, he was on stage filming, like, from the side.
Reaction.
And I had finished my part of the concert. All my friends backstage were like, go back out there and take a picture with the audience. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And so I got down there, and Jeremy's like, oh, I should probably be filming this too for her. And so he starts recording. But as he starts recording, I get up from off the floor after the picture. And then I did a little tail wag wiggle. And then I ran off stage, okay? Here's what was documented.
Yeah, did you see that, guy? Did you see that?
Let's run that back one more time.
This is the dangers of a push-up bra.
They can't hurt you. VTuber physics,
The VTuber physics become real.
They can't hurt you. And then we're watching it back like, what the
I just like the reaction
Did
where
I
she's
look
just
like
like,
it the whole time I was on
regret.png.
Oh. So yeah, you guys have Jeremy to thank for that. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy. The chat. Jeremy. Wait, what the
Come on, you son of a...
heck? Muscular arm shake at the end. I love it. Nice edit. Very nice edit of whoever uploaded this clip. But yeah. Yeah, that's what happened at WeebCon when Cinder did her concert. And honestly, I heard it was very successful, and I'm happy for Cinder. But yeah, that was a little bit of a mishap, kind of a little of a mishap happened at WeebCon at the convention. But yeah, honestly, yeah, the jiggle VTuber physics can hurt you. Yeah.
See, guys, it's not unrealistic.
Right. Yeah.
See, this is the dangers. This is the dangers of wearing a push-up bra, because I feel like there's a danger of just things that shouldn't be caught on camera flapping out.
Wait, you actually know what kind of bra she was wearing at that time, Meowin? You can tell?
I think so, just based on the shape.
Yeah, sorry to ask that question because I'm a dude and I have no idea about bra.
So I think that I could be wrong, but I feel like with her just to like fit with her outfit, and I guess the corset might have been a little bit of a push-up bra just to make the shape like work better with the outfit. But there's a little bit of a danger of that because I feel like there's not quite enough support there, and if you're not careful.
Oh, I should have make you bigger when we were watching that clip. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I should have make you look a little bigger.
That's okay. I wanted to be just little.
Oh, it is a... Oh, it looked like Sebi said that. Yeah, it is a push-up bra. Okay, wow. I see. I mean, like,
yeah, that's better for... It works better with the outfit.
I see. Yeah, I mean, especially for her cosplay, her VTuber self cosplay, right? Push-up bra decided to make more pronounced... Oh, okay. Wow, I mean... Her VTuber model has a pretty pronounced badonkas too, so... Yeah, I see. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. And yeah, the way that bra caused her to move like
that's so funny.
Yeah.
It's because, like, I think because of the physics, because of the push-up bra, the jiggle has nowhere to go downwards, so it just goes everywhere else. Like a cello.
Yeah. That's kind of bad.
It makes the VTuber physics real.
Yeah, it makes the VTuber physics real.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I'm glad that was like an ideal situation with the mishaps, because it wasn't something so extreme that was super embarrassing, where like there was a wardrobe malfunction. Just enough to be like, oh my gosh, Jeremy, why? Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, all I can say is thank you, Jeremy, for that, and thank you for all the people who clipped that scene, because let's just say there's more than one clip of that same thing. So
that's like, thank you for the delicious like meal for our souls. Our souls have been healed.
Right. But honestly, Cinder is a great VTuber. I did recently learn that before she became a VTuber, she was already a big content creator herself. She was actually an ASMR artist before she became a VTuber.
That's awesome. Yeah, she's so hardworking, and she seems just like her vibes give me like, she seems like she's a super nice person, like in her regular day-to-day.
Yeah, I would love to meet Cinder. I hope that maybe she'll come around somewhere here on the East Coast.
That would be exciting.
Yeah, I know, right? Because honestly, I think she's the only one who wear her cosplay as herself, you know? And she's a very outgoing person. I think she's a very outgoing person who will go that far to cosplay her VTuber self in real life.
Yeah, that's awesome. That makes me so happy, because I feel like it's a really good connection between like VTuber world and IRL.
Oh no! If she accidentally flashed people, that would be... Oh my god, that would be very bad. Oh shoot.
I think she would get in... Even though it wouldn't have been her fault, she'd probably get in trouble for that.
Yeah! Oh boy, I bet... Yeah, if that happened, I'm gonna look away because I would feel very embarrassed if that happened too.
Yeah. Oh man, I would feel so bad, like on either end of that. Like,
Yeah, Numi also does that something too. She also, I think
Oh.
at first, I remember that when she
Oh,
made her first
yeah.
convention, she was actually wearing like a helmet or a mask to hide her face. But then over time, she became
I
more and
think
more
K-san does
comfortable.
that. K-san wears a mask, right?
Yeah.
When she goes to conventions.
Yeah. I actually, last year at Anime NYC, I met Onigiri in real life. And that was that was a cool experience. And let me
That's
tell
so
you something.
exciting.
She is tall. She is tall.
Whoa!
She is very
That's
tall.
because she's an Oni in real life.
She's very, very tall. Like, she's very tall. Like, she's probably, like, well above close to 6 feet tall.
Whoa!
And Miawe, you're kind of lagging right now.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're kind of lagging. Now you're, like, pixelated. Ah!
Oh no!
To be fair, Taesan is a special case. Yeah, Taesan is very special case because she is a mixture of in real life content creator as well as VTuber. Yeah, Onigiri is a giant woman. Giant woman!
All I wanna do.
Yeah,
See
I know
her
that song from
into
Steven Universe where
a
you sing about giant
giant
woman.
woman.
Giant woman!
We're just like behind her, like with a band singing.
Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. But that was really cool. I love Cinder. Cinder is awesome.
Yeah, that's so fun that she did a live concert. I'm excited. I'm like so excited for her. I bet that was awesome and really fun.
Yes. Yes. Now, everybody have different thought about, you know, immersion. And unfortunately, some people do not like that. Thanks to this tweet made by Aurora Matthew. Well, let's just refer to her as Aurora because I think a lot of people just refer to her as that. Anyway, so Aurora tweeted this one day on April the 15th where she said, wait, are people actually mad that I did an in real life stream? That's right, there is a clip of her on Twitch where she did her in real life stream. And she went on to say, you all can't be serious, right? I keep seeing posts and DM about the subject, including how there are multiple people annoyed, capital all capital case, with the VTuber who did an in real life stream recently. So this could easily be about someone else. I won't assume these were targeted towards me because I'm not the first or the last VTuber to do this type of stream. But if you're gonna debate something I did, please say my name with your full chest. I want to laugh at the small box you think you can put people in. Content creation should be about you and your choices, about what you want to showcase and use to entertain people. I'm always going to do it my way. If that's streaming with my in real life face and with my model once in a while, I'm damn well gonna do it. It made me happy and it made my community happy. That's all that matters.
Oh my gosh, clap.
Honestly, guys,
I'm glad that she's standing up for herself.
this is what I say. Even if your favorite content creator do make a content that you just don't like to watch, don't watch it. Just move on. But don't go harass the content creator who's making the content that you don't like watching. Like, that is so unnecessary. It is a waste of time. It's just waste of everything. And you could just go and move on. In other words, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. Especially on Twitter or on social media anywhere. Like, come on, guys. Just be mature about it.
Yeah, this is the kind of situation where if you're feeling in your feelings about something like this, it's a really good time to take a step back and practice empathy.
Yeah, exactly,
For
right?
a little bit.
Now, of course, there is that whole thing with the immersion break because the whole point of being VTubing is basically using model and hiding your true face due to, you know, privacy reason or whatever. But there's a lot of VTubers who's now becoming more and more comfortable doing in real life content. And I feel like mixing with VTubing and real life content are probably gonna become somewhat of a trend and somewhat of a good way for, you know, your own growth as a content creator. I mean, look at Taesan. She has done a lot of in real life content. So why can't anyone be, right? Like, why can anyone be like Taesan, right? It's not like Taesan owned the whole, you know, the meta. Like, if that's
Right.
what's considered to be a meta. Like, anyone can do in real life content if you're comfortable with it. But as a viewer, if you're not so comfortable about it, then you don't have to watch that content, even if it's from your favorite content creator. And of course, maybe you have your own little criticism about it, but don't say it in a way that harasses the very person who make that content itself, you
Yeah.
know? Like, it's so unnecessary. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of your mental strength. Just, you know, be more little open-minded, be more empathetic, and if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it, especially even on social media, because then you're just gonna get dogpiled up by people.
Yeah, what do these people expect? They expect us to just be like, look like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where where we're just like animated, the only animated character in where everyone else is real life around us.
Yeah, even Kuro from V Shoujo has started doing in real life content. I remember
Oh,
that.
that's so fun! Oh yes, he did.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
mean,
I was really excited about that. I feel like more
Onigiri
people
have been
should do
doing
that.
in real life content for a while. I know that Bao, the whale
Yeah.
Vtuber, also recently did it in real life content. Although there's also another funny clip about her showing off her cake, if you know what I mean. But accidentally. Yeah, it's like honestly, yeah, like let's just say, well, anyway, give support to Aurora. She's an awesome fellow content creator in the VTuber sphere. I think what she's doing is great too. So just
Yeah,
go
she
and give her a
also
little
works
bit of
super
love and
hard.
support to her, you know? Because
Yeah, do these
honestly, she
people-
should not even. Personally, I don't think she should not even be tweeting about this. But
Yeah.
when time come to push, she, even a content creator like herself, need to post this and, you know, tell people that this is my boundary, and this is what I want to do and what I like to do.
Yeah, do we have to do that thing now where people always had to put at the start of videos in like 2008 where they're like, this video contains yaoi. That means boy, ex-boy. If you don't like it, don't watch! Like in all caps. We had to have a whole entire warning.
I mean, disclaimer, I think putting a disclaimer, it's a good thing. But sometimes...
Yeah, but not like a minute long disclaimer.
It's just that, you know, you kind of want to assume that everybody who watches you will like everything you make, but the reality is that not everyone will like what you do. In fact, there's some people who will just hate you for no apparent reason. Like, no apparent reason.
Yeah, and that I feel like just for that reason is the reason why you should just do whatever you want. Because the people who matter, well, kind of like what Dr. Seuss says, the people who matter don't mind, and the people that mind don't matter anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
like yeah, close the door on your way out. Like,
Yeah.
goodbye. Only our real friends will stay, so we can feel comfortable in that.
Disclaimer, TW for I don't give a
don't-
crap. Yeah, exactly. exactly. But
Yeah. Oh God, do we have to put like content warning? A real woman. Shield your eyes. Shield your eyes.
yeah. Okay, so speaking of content, I have to make like a special mention about this at VTuber because this became such again a lot of traction. So we have a fellow VTuber. Her name is Omiya Enma, and she released her very own doujin. Yeah.
I'm saying nothing incriminating.
She released
I've never seen this
her
before.
own doujin.
Yeah.
And let's just say, I'll have to make a mention. I have seen that doujin. Let's just say, it's spicy.
Yeah, if you're an adult chat, I recommend it. I'm not saying anything else.
Yes. And, unfortunately, Omiya here announced that she has both a bad news and a good news.
Oh.
Bad news is no sequel doujin. Maybe. Good news, there will be an animated version of the doujin.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I like how we have no words because we don't want to be. We don't know what to say without being too sus.
Unfortunately, Sammy, I cannot share you the link to the doujin itself. You might gotta have to search Omiya Emma on Twitter for that. So I don't want to share it here on YouTube because I don't want to get in trouble. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. And we have an announcement from Good Smart US. They announced that you can now pre-order this very lovely Nindoroid Shy Lily figurine. That's right, Shy Lily got her own Nindoroid.
So cute.
Yes, honestly, Shy Lily is one of, if not one of the biggest VTubers / content creators in the VTubing space. Probably almost as big as Iron Mouse, probably, I would say that much. And
yeah,
Shy Lily now got her own Nindoroid. Isn't that really amazing? An indie VTuber getting a Nindoroid.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of Kopo VTuber, like from both Niji Sanji and V Shoujo, as well as Hololive got their own Nindoroid figurine. But now we have an indie VTuber getting her own Nindoroid. And you can now pre-order it. And that reminds me, I also need to pre-order my Nindoroid of Shy Lily. But yeah, go grab yourself
up before it's too late.
Yeah, go grab yourself before it's sold out. Hopefully it's not sold out. Let me actually check right now. Let me actually check real quick.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not, right?
I was looking at the listing for it the other day, and I like how the expression on the left, they referred to that as love struck face. Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah, and
yes.
oh
love struck.
crap! I have to
That's
make a
what that
breaking
is.
news that this Nindoroid figurine, the pre-ordering, it's gonna close. It's closing, but I don't know exactly when exactly it
still
will close.
time?
But for all of you who's watching right now, go pre-order right now. Go
Go.
Go, 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 go. Go, go, you weeboos. Go pre-order this. Hang on a second. I'm gonna pre-order right now for myself, and I'm gonna do it on my phone. Hang on a second.
We're doing it live, chat. We're doing it live.
Yeah, I'm doing this live. I'm doing this live, baby. And hello, welcome to the live stream, Shadow. How is your days going?
Welcome. Good morning.
Yeah.
Welcome to Vtubers VS ZA WARUDO.
With my lovely co-host Meowin, we're just talking
Yay.
about VTubing and all good stuff. Let's see now. All right, good smile. USA, I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna pre-order the Shy Lily figurine right now because the pre-order is gonna close anytime
Quick
soon.
before it's too late.
Yes, pre-order it now, guys. Pre-order it now. Be right back. Gonna
Now
do
is
some
the
pre-order.
time.
Yep,
It's now or
you and
never.
me, Semi. You and me gonna do. You and me. I agree, Semi. Yep, so true. So very true.
Since you and Semi are ordering yours at the same time, technically they might be like twins because they were produced at the same exact time, one after another, in the factory. You can have your own little Shy Lily to be a friend on your desk.
Indeed.
Oh, it comes with a little... That's so cute. It comes with a little stand that she stands on that has her signature.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice.
Yay!
Maybe it's signed by herself.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
That's a cute signature. I'm taking notes.
You're taking note? Oh, let me just... Okay, hang on a second, guys. We're gonna continue with our show. Let me just put my card number here.
Do it. Just don't say it out loud. Don't think out loud.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I'll mute myself for a second.
Yeah. Chat while he's doing that. This is actually... I'm looking at the listing now. This is actually a pretty good deal for the price. It's a Nendoroid that's less than $50, and it despite that, it comes with it comes with 3 different faces, and I think it comes with... Oh, are the arms posable? That's so... Oh, it comes with different poses for the arms and the removable hat. This is a really complex figurine. This, I feel like if you're a fan of just like having anime figurines or of toys in general, this is a good one to have in your collection. It's even got a little hugging pose. That's so cute. It's a friend. This is the definition of shaped like a friend, if I do say so myself. Hopefully Hero's card is going through. Hopefully it doesn't get restricted for it doesn't get flagged for buying too many waifus. Imagine the credit card company is like, this is suspicious. Way too many waifus are being purchased with this one card.
Okay, I am back. Actually, I just realized that my credit card, before the pre-order become ordered, I actually need to update my credit card because it's gonna expire like the beginning of the year, beginning of next year, and all of the pre-order I have on my Good Smile US, it's gonna be coming out next year.
Oh,
so
because they don't charge until it's like actually done, right?
yeah, I gotta have to update my card as soon as possible. Hopefully hopefully around December of this year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a new credit card will come by then, so hopefully.
That's good to keep in mind, because that did happen to me. Luckily, I brought both the expiring one and the new one with me, but I think last month or a couple months ago, I went to a Stardew Valley concert in the city, and I had some dinner right after getting off the bus, and the card worked just fine. And then literally the next couple of blocks to the venue and went to go pay, and they were like, declined.
Nah.
And luckily I had the extra card with me because I knew that was gonna happen. But isn't that crazy how it was working, and then just like 30 minutes later it was like, nope, not allowed.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. That is kind of a little weird.
That's because it was the exact date that it was expiring.
I see. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that sucks. That kind of sucks. But yes. Now, let's moving on. We have announcement. I have mentioned about HoloLive has their own Nintendo figure, but we have announced that Roboco, one of the HoloLive Tele member, recently reached 1 million YouTube subscriber, making him to be the 42nd HoloLive member to hit this milestone. Congratulations to Roboco. Give her a clap, guy in the chat. Give her a clap to this robot idol.
Round of applause.
Yeah, like
yay!
Oh yeah, woo!
That's a super huge achievement. Wow.
I feel like Muscle Man just like waving on his shirt in the air, like woo! Like Muscle Man from regular show. Yeah, exactly. Like this is really great. I just have to wave
my bow around.
Congratulations, Roboco! And let me tell you something. 42nd HoloLive member. That means there's like other 41 member who also reached that million milestone. Yeah, that's
crazy. What the heck?
I also
that's
think
awesome.
I think Fuamoko is like now 1/4 away to 1 million subscriber too, because I think they have a little bit of that's over exciting. 750 subscriber right now. If I could check right now, I think they
that's
have
exciting.
that.
They're creep. They're on that million creep.
Yeah, and it's like if they could reach that, yeah, they had 808,000 subscribers, so they are super close. They are super close. They are super close. They are very super close. They are super close. And I'm hoping they reach that 1 million milestone before their first year anniversary. That would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be so awesome. That would be quite the anniversary stream too.
Yeah. If
right?
Fuamoko,
it's like a super celebration.
If Fuamoko became the next HoloLive member to reach 1 million milestone, does that make them the 43rd and the 44th at the same time? Because, they're twin?
I think it would be 43 and a half.
I mean, both of them, each of them got their own, like, YouTube, like, their silver play button, actually, so.
Oh, that's awesome! So yeah, it would each be 0.5.
Yeah. And I know this is not a VTuber himself, but C+HeroVt, a flesh tuber who is very, very much part of the VTuber community. He's a best friend of Iron
He's an
Mouse.
honorary
Have recently
YouTuber.
completed Cyclothon, and it was
Oh,
such
yay!
accomplishment. He does this cyclothon every year, and it was another successful cyclothon. So congratulations to Connor as well.
Yay, yeah, congrats. It's really, I feel like it's so admirable that he does this every year. Like, this seriously, you know how they say how, like, your actions are, like, your words are important, but your actions are even more important. They need to, like, back you up as a person. I feel like his actions really show how much of a friend and, like, how much he loves his friend Iron Mouse, right? Like, that's a good friend. Get yourself a friend like Connor, everyone.
Yeah, Connor always like send like a marshmallow figurine, big goods to Iron
Oh
Mouse.
yeah, because he knows how much she loves him. And see, get yourself a friend that will get you the cute plushies you need.
Yeah, exactly right, exactly.
See, and that's sweet. That just shows how much he's always thinking about her. That's
Right.
if you need a lesson on how to be a good friend, learn from Connor.
Right. Learn from Connor, man.
Right?
Learn from C-Dog VA. He's just a very empathetic streamer
Yeah.
/ content creator out there, bro.
Yeah, everyone
Although-
everyone deserves someone in their life that cares about them as much as Connor cares about Iron Mouse and how much
Although-
she cares about him.
Although
Even though
I
they
am
like bust
still,
each other's tops.
yeah, although I'm still waiting for the day that this man, this British English fancy boy, collab with Infernal Beelzebub, Altea Crew de Apocalyptia, the opposite divine, Prince of Suffering Torment, Master of all sin, Conqueror of the Underworld, and King of all demonkind, aka Booby.
Booby.
I hope they will someday make a collab. I just hope they will make some collab one day.
They should do a skit together.
Yeah, I know, right? They should. Come on, where will we see Booby? Where will we see Booby again? You know,
He'll just appear when we least expect it. I just know that.
Booby's just a very, very busy man, you know, just a very busy man.
He is. He has so much paperwork to do. Iron Mouse makes him do all her paperwork. So
Yeah, not to mention that Booby also dealing that giant cock, the chicken, in the underworld too, so.
Oh my god.
And welcome back to the live stream, Semi. And you order $100 in Nindo. I have a problem. Don't worry, I think we all do.
We demand Booby. I think we'll see him at the next concert.
Someday, one day, they will collab. D-Dog B and Booby, one day.
We should collab in a concert together. Booby needs to teach him how to dance.
Yeah. And yes, so this is a little bit of a special mention because, well, Amalie, aka Monarch, have tweeted this like, I want to see your Monarch merch order. Share a photo with me of your course. So a little bit of backstory. Last month, a while ago, Amalie, aka Multiverse Monarch, tweeted that, you know, when she was working with her old supplier for merch, Copium merch, she got scammed essentially because like Copium merch didn't promise of all the orders, and even till today, some people still have problem with their orders reaching to them or being delivered to them, right? But fortunately, Amalie partnered up with Vite Ramen, and Vite Ramen is helping her with her old order from her previous suppliers. So everything is going well for her, and hopefully things will get better for her. And she
what a
tweeted out
relief.
saying that she just wants to see some photos of your horse. And
Yay!
if you want to know, your boy here, C+Hero, the hero VTuber, because I have to keep an eye on these especially this villainous VTuber's activity, I also participated in. And this is my haul. I know it's kind of a little too small to see on the slide, but basically I'll be adding more stuff later, but this is what I have. Plus my dress up darling goods,
Yay!
including your signed postcard. Yeah, this is
that's
my
so-
haul. And actually, yep, this is
That's a
my
good
stuff.
haul.
So I have my Monarch teacup. I have her VTuber debut poster, her acrylic standee, her YouTube figurine, if you could see that. I know it's kind of a little too small to see. I also have her birthday poster, and that birthday poster looking really gorgeous. And I have a Mari Kitagawa posters, The Gojo one, that's actually signed by her co-actor who voice acted Gojo from the anime. And I also have 2 figurines on
Good.
Marin Kitagawa, as
They
well
cannot
as
be
the
separated.
Shizutan and Marin Kitagawa Nindoroid.
Oh, that's super cute. I like that you put them together.
And I
They're
also
holding
have a
hands.
birthday card gifted from my wife. And my wife is such a good artist. She made a good artist of Shokotan. I cannot
Really?
show
That's
it here
awesome.
because it's kind of small, but I will maybe if I want to, I'll clip this part and make it and add that picture of my birthday card from her in the clip.
Yeah, we want to see.
Mhm.
We want to be fans of the talented artist, C+Hero waifu.
Yeah. Anyway, I also have to don't want to forget to share this important photo. This one important good. I'm telling you guys, I'm only bought this just to keep out of activity, making sure it's not dangerous.
He's just looking out for his health. It's important so that you don't get carpal tunnel, right?
I'm only bought this merch because I gotta have to keep an eye on these villains' activity. I want to make sure this product is safe. I'm making sure this product is safe, okay, guys? I'm making sure it's safe for you guys to use it. Because I don't know what this thing is. I don't know. It might gonna punch you right in the face. Well, maybe some of you guys love this thing to punch right in your face for
Oh my
a reason, but who knows?
Hubba.
Anyway, moving on. So, we have a little bit of one of the big story that we want to cover. So, this VTuber, his name is
Oh, yeah.
Ume Katu. Now, Ume Katu. Now, I have to say, this character sheet looks really good. And this
Yeah.
VTuber was in a process of pre-debuting. He was going to debut with this kind of model. For our model, right?
Very
And
nice, very high quality.
unfortunately, we will never see this model come to life because this model is actually a copy of an existing art made from this artist, Yubei, made this art a while ago, from 2 years ago actually. And what's kind of funny is that it kind of docks the artist location, but it's saying from Earth.
Oh no!
Like, I was like, huh? Like,
This protected information. We can't know that they're from Earth.
yeah, I was like so confused, like, wait, from Earth? Are they alien or something?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, it seems like something an alien would say.
But anyway, back to the topic, right? So, Ume apparently took this art and made this into his own VTuber model here. In other words, he literally copied it. He blatantly copied it. Now, of course,
He literally just yoinked it.
Now, of course, I'm pretty sure Meowin would come to agreement. Meowin, when you came up with designing your VTuber model here, I'm pretty sure that, you're not the only, like, pink cat magical girl out there, obviously, right? But,
Right.
and, there is such thing as a convergent idea. When one person come up with an idea, it might have already thrown up or done it by somebody else. But this here is blatant copy. Like,
Yeah.
first the horn, the reed, the grass, the flower on the head, and right here, it's literally like blatant copy. Just maybe the coloring is a little bit different, but it's a literally
Right.
blatant copy.
Even that yellow design in the hair is exactly the same.
Now, all of you who watching right now probably wondering, okay, how did people found out that this VTuber was copying this artist? Well, funny as you mentioned, somebody out there on Twitter noticed it and actually tweeted about it. It was a different VTuber, and she went on to say, I don't want to, cause any kind of a drama, which unintentionally kind of did, but she pointed out, about this whole thing. And a lot of people and that tweet went viral for obvious reason, and it went so far that Ume have to come out to say oh, I wasn't I did actually contact with the artist and blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, Ume doubled down and decided to just delete everything. He deleted his Twitch account, Twitter account, and YouTube account. He just literally just disappeared from the face of the earth.
I think that's a little bit of an extreme reaction.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit of an extreme action, but honestly, for anyone who's watching this live stream right now and considering of starting to become like a VTuber, this is not the way to start as a VTuber. Not a good way to start as a VTuber. And if you want to see more detail about this, I think Alara, aka Alara VTuber, heavy goth metal VTuber, actually made a video about this whole situation. So if you want to hear more detail about it, go watch her video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Alara VTuber. But yeah, this is really unfortunate. And also this artist was just so patient. Like he even they said like no to certain requests from Ume. And honestly, if Ume just followed the direction properly, he would not get as dogpile as he got, you know. Like,
Right.
yeah, people would still hate him for copying things, but at least just own up to your own mistake, and some people will actually give you a little bit of more respect. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
I think so. Even if you're scared that people are gonna like be mad at you, it's people will respect that you are like being what's the word? Like having integrity, right?
Yeah. And yeah, Ume peaced out. Yeah, like that peaced out meme, right? That kid who peaced out. Like he's like,
yeah, where the
peace,
kid
and he
just
disappeared.
disappears.
Yeah, Ume literally was that kind of person. He literally was.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, yeah, inspiration is fine, but just try to make
Right.
it your own, you know? Other than just like, you know, changing the color or something, just make it your own. Like, for example, for my design, for my Vtuber model design, this design here is actually literally based off on Ultraman Dyna, the tokusatsu superhero from Japan. Like the color, the stripe, the red and white and blue
Oh.
stripe, even this
I see it.
blinker, the blinker on my chest. This is all based off on Ultraman Dyna. But I made it on my own, you know? I made it on my own, like, you know?
Right, right. And I think because speaking of as someone who likes to do art and has taken lots of art classes, I can see how it's hard for people who don't have any experience in the art world to not really understand like how to go about doing this. Like for example, I since I've learned like, you know, in art classes we learn critiquing and giving concrete examples when we do our critiquing and stuff. It's easy to have that skill kind of in the back of your head where you if you look at something and you like it, as an artist it's a lot easier to be like, okay, why do I like it? What are the things I like about it? Like for example with this, I could be maybe Ume Kaitu could have been like, okay, I like this design a lot. What do I like about the design? I like the horns, I like the hairstyle, and I like that there's like olive branches and white flowers incorporated into the outfit, right? But with someone who doesn't have much of a experience in art, I think they might not have the skill to be able to step back and say, this is what I like about it. And therefore it would be really tempting to kind of do exactly what Ume Kaitu did and just kind of be like, I like this thing. Give me this exactly.
Right.
End of story. But
Like-
it's good to figure out what the exact, like, kind of dig deeper. Like if you like a design and you want to kind of see yourself wanting to present yourself in a way like that, or use an art like that, you gotta dig deeper and be like, okay, what about this concretely are exact examples of what I like, and how can I use that to make it my own?
Right? Like, even this situation went so bad that even the model artist who made Ume's model came out because they also realized this afterward. And they also had to come out to say things too. But anyway, for anyone who's, you know, considering to start being a VTuber or in a process of VTubing, don't be like Ume. Don't do something like what Ume did. Like, just, I know, like, you know, like, in the world of VTubing and as content creation, there's no such thing as originality because a lot of the content that we watch is just the yoink and twist. Everything is like somehow inspired of one thing to another.
Yeah.
But you know, just just be as original or just be as creative as possible, you know? Like, just don't go around, like, doing a blatant copy like this, because, honestly, this really is blatant copy.
Yeah, and it's quite a shame, too, because it's like, you are you, and not anyone else for a reason. Like, there's no other you, and that's wonderful. There's something that you can put into the world that literally only you can. So that's even more of a reason to take something that you like and make it your own, because you can. You're the only one that can do that. And you know, if you're not an artist, you've never really done anything with art, you've never taken an art class, there's nothing wrong with like taking a picture and being like, I really like this, and maybe going to an artist and saying, hey, I want a design that's kind of similar, like I like the vibe of this design, but I'm not sure how exactly to make it my own. Can you help me with that? And you can I think a lot of artists would be willing to work with you and go like back and forth with a creative process, because they're the ones, it's their expertise and their job to be able to use those kind of design skills to make something original. So you don't have to worry about not having any experience in art stuff.
Right.
If you just take that to an artist and say, hey, can you help me? I'd like to work with you. Here's what I'm thinking. What can you do? Do you have any ideas? I think that can go a long way.
And also, I want to make a mention that welcome to the live stream, Rabbi. Welcome to Vtuber vs ZA WARUDO, our monthly talk show where we talk about our content creation journey, daily life, and all things about VTubing and a little bit of outside VTubing as well.
Yeah,
I hope that you're enjoying your time here. For anyone who should jump in, I did make an announcement at the beginning of the stream that I have my very own Ko-Fi page. So if you would like to give me a little bit of support, you can tip me at my Ko-Fi. The link is on the screen right now. I know it's kind of a little bit hard to read because of the yellow border mixing with the color, kind of make it look transparent. But the link to my Ko-Fi page is also available through the Nightbot if you type in the command !tip. And so you can give me tip on my Ko-Fi if you want to, if you can afford it. You know, it's not necessary, but just remember that no refund is allowed.
Yeah, it's no takesies backsies.
Exactly. Good way to go about design to say what kind of feeling do you want your character to give up. Right. I want my character to give up a nice, comfortable vibe with a hint of failure. Okay? Are you saying are you just saying that you want to be scuffed, Semi? You want to be a scuffed VTuber? But then again, every VTuber is scuffed. That's kind of a requirement anyway, so that's a prerequisite. That's a prerequisite to be a VTuber.
Yeah, are you even a VTuber if you don't have scuff?
I mean, if you want to know who's the true scuff, that goes to Amelie. I mean, she's the queen of scuff.
The scuff queen.
The queen scuff queen. Scuffly.
That's a good point, Semi, though, because I know that I've seen a lot of artists who it's their job to be an artist do say that. Even what I was surprised about is that even riggers do that too. They say like, please give me the vibe of what you want me to be conveying. Because again, they're the ones who have all the coaching, all the experience, all of these skills, that they can put into work there. Like, for example, I know nothing about color theory at all, but someone who is a professional artist will be able to take the vibe that I'm asking and use color theory to properly convey it through the color theory, through the design, in terms of how the shapes are drawn and everything.
Right. Yeah. Amelie is all scuffed. Yep. Scuff tuber. Yeah, scuff tuber, rise up.
Yeah.
All scuff tuber, rise, stand up, represent.
And then stand, but we're buffering.
Represent. And also, I don't know why, but throughout this live stream, the FPS, it's going down from 60 to 55. I don't know why that's happening consistently. I don't know. Maybe it's thanks to the update I did for OBS Studio, but I am not experiencing any drop frames, so it should be all good.
Oh, that's good.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it could just be a little bit crunchy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's because of your presence, Meowen. my OBS Studio cannot handle the power
Hey!
of 2 scuffed VTuber on the
Oh my
screen at
gosh,
the same
yeah.
time.
It's too much to handle.
Oh, you're an illustrator and character designer yourself? Oh, that's really cool. Did you? I
That's
think you're the one.
exciting.
I think you designed your own VTuber model. Have you, Semi? I know that
Oh,
you also
really?
design your own outfit too for your PNG model.
Ooh. Oh,
I-
that's so cool. I love that. I'm so passionate about art, so I love seeing when people like design their own outfits or character designs or put a lot of their own twist onto how they're presenting their VTuber.
Yeah, right.
Makes me so happy.
Yeah, it makes.
Oh, they did. Yeah.
Oh, nice, Mia. Yeah, I know that you also work so hard on yourself, you know, and that's probably a good way. If you like have that kind of skill as advantage, yeah, you don't need to pay any other artist or rigger to do your
Yeah.
own VTuber model if you can make it on your own. That's really cool. All right, then, moving on. So, we
Next.
have this, speaking about art and artists, we have Riku, a very well-known and respected rigger/artist in the VTubing sphere.
Yeah.
She posted this. So disheartening when artists hide behind the "you're my biggest inspiration" just to blatantly copy my entire work/model. I do my best to acknowledge things privately, but then they do it again. This is what I get for trying to solve issue in DM rather than publicly.
Uh-oh. What
Yeah.
happened?
I don't know exactly. She just came out of this and posted this like out of nowhere without giving her
Man.
not a lot of whole context, but I think she just kind of a little bit venting here a bit.
Yeah,
In a
she
sense-
must have been stressed. That stinks.
Yeah, like, but for her to actually go out of way to do it, to try to solve issue in DM first, that's a very noble thing to do. I don't think a lot of VTuber or people in general go out of their way to solve the issue privately in DM. They just blabbermouth all publicly on Twitter.
Yeah.
They just post it right away because they're just venting and just so emotional
Right.
distress. But Diarika here is just being more mature about it and just, you know, she tried to solve the issue in DMs, but it's such a disheartening. I agree that it's so disheartening to see that someone just copy her entire work, and when she tried to solve it
Yeah.
in DM, they still do it anyway. Like,
Yeah, that at that point that just shows like purposeful what's it called? Like it's not at that point it's not like ignorance or someone not understanding. That just shows that the person knew what they were doing.
yeah. Well, whoever that person is, I don't want to interact with them. I don't want them to copy my work.
Oh no.
Like, you know,
We
it's
can't have a
frustrating
bootleg
when you work
hero
hard
running
only for
around.
someone to copy paste your work and call it inspiration, right? Yeah, I mean, like,
Oh.
you know, honestly, I feel like artists are not giving enough credit nowadays, you know, with so much
Yeah.
things that are going on, you know? Like,
Right?
because here's the thing. VTuber cannot exist without the artists, without the
Right.
riggers.
You'd
The
think that we'd
artist-
have a lot more respect for our artists in
Like-
this corner, but clearly not.
Yeah, the riggers are the one who make our model come to life. The
Yeah.
artist is one who make the model itself. They also the one who
Right.
make our overlay, our emotes, everything that we need
Literally
for streaming
everything.
and content creation. Like,
Right.
and it's just so disheartening to see that some people out there just mistreat the artists, you know. And honestly, we're gonna have to be more appreciative and thankful towards the people who work with us in general. The
Yeah.
artists, other fellow VTuber, content creators, riggers, everybody. But I don't know, man. Some people just are not like that, unfortunately. There's always gonna be those assholes out there.
Yeah. We need to like a art appreciation class for like as an entry level for all VTubers.
Yeah, and not to mention there's also, you know, the rising problem of AI too. There's also that too. So you guys in the artist community are taking it real hard. Like, taking it real hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't let it get you down. I on one hand I 100% understand like feeling down because of it. I feel like I would be, if I was an artist, a career artist, I would feel super disheartened, like a most of you guys are, but don't let it get you down. A lot of people do care about your work, and it's so invaluable, even if it feels like people are being really dumb about it.
Yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too much deep into AI, but because AI is still like brand new and stuff like that, people just don't exactly know how to use it responsibly, which is always come at every time a new technology comes. Like, for example, ever since like iPhone became available, ever since the first iPhone was invented, now that we have access to internet on hand, it also came with a lot of problem itself too, because like, for example, parental control, how parents can control what kids can allow to see, cannot allow to see. There's also, so many things that came with it, and not many people don't know how to use technology responsibly, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's not a lot of like what's it called, like literacy with that kind of thing.
Because, well, let's face it, we gotta have to learn how to be responsible by actually doing it. So something we have to experience the bad in order to learn how to be responsible in the first place. At least that's my thought.
Well, you're right, because same thing with like computer literacy. We didn't really even have much of that. It was sort of a trial and error thing until eventually we even had it so like kind of known and like concretely understood that it finally started being taught as classes.
Yeah, I remember back when I was in elementary and middle school, we had something called Mavis Beacon to teach how to use keyboard. And that was the time when not many people or household had their own internet. I mean, we did, but the internet back in the time was very slow because we had things called DSL.
Call the internet.
We had DSL internet.
You had to
we used the phone line to connect to the internet.
Yeah. We had to call the internet to use it.
All right, Sammy, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. And if you did enjoy this live stream, please consider giving a like. And also go follow Meowing on Twitch too. I think I have her link all up and ready. If you type in the command !collab, Nightbot will provide the link to Meowing's Twitch link. So go and check her out and give her a follow there too. But thank you so much for coming, Semi. And thank you for having a chat with us here on Vtuber vs ZA WARUDO.
WARUDO. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Have a good day.
Have a good day, Semi. See you next time. Alright then. Unfortunately, Semi's gonna miss this because we gotta have a big story to cover. But we're gonna bring you a brand new section that I'm gonna introduce to you the first time here on Vtuber vs ZA WARUDO. We have Bad Take of the Month. This section will show you the bad take that I find on Twitter, and it will be like the best bad take of the month. And this month goes to this tweet. So we were talking about a lot about model, rigging, art, and stuff, and this is what it happened. So this original tweeter posted this. Model/rigging artists realized that nowadays they can get away with overcharged prices like that. Prices weren't always that high. In 2019, when I started, most high quality models were around $250, and even this was already very expensive in my opinion. But then as more and more VTubers became famous and successful, they knew they could also benefit from that by increasing their prices more and more. Big and famous VTubers were willing to pay a huge amount of money since they earn huge amount of money per month. That's basically it. And don't listen to people who are like, but they work on this avatar for 50 months. That's all BS. What do you think, Meowin?
Their sources, because I said so. Oh my gosh. It's like, this is like almost like they had the right idea but then came to the wrong conclusion. If that makes sense. Like, yeah, people started like charging more for bigger VTubers because of them paying more money, but I feel like it's more of the case where commercial like company VTubers those should be costing more anyway because a company's paying for it and has the funds for it. And someone who's just like a one-man show, because I think some people have this. I've seen that some artists do have this payment model where commercial company models will cost a lot more because, again, it's the company paying for it. And when they have a person who's an individual purchasing a model, the price won't be the same.
Right. And yes, so the reason why I think, well, first thing before we move on, I think this person, whoever tweeted it, doesn't have a basic knowledge of demand and supply. So as VTubing became very popular since 2020 because of one reason that happened in 2020, the demand for VTubing increased tremendously, but the supply couldn't match with the demand. Therefore, the artists in response need to up their price because of there's just huge demand for it. But the amount of supply to meet that demand was low. So because there was just so many demand, that's why the prices went really up. Now, there was at least at that time, maybe what this tweeter said, that there was probably at a time when the most high quality model were at $250 at the time, but over time that changed. That literally changed since then, because there are just a lot more VTubers out there, and there are more people out there who want to become VTuber nowadays.
Right.
So the demand is still very high, which is the reason why artists need to, artists and riggers need to, models and rigging artists need to, up their price. It's just, they're just doing the concept of, they're just following the rule of demand and supply. That's what it is. Is it fair? No, but that's just what it is. And welcome to the live stream, Konoe. If you're brand new here, my name's C+Hero, Hero VTuber making with my lovely co-host Meowing, doing our monthly talk show Vtuber vs ZA WARUDO, where we talk about all things VTubing, content creation journey, daily life, and a little bit of outside of VTubing sphere. How's your days going? Hopefully you enjoy your stay here. But anyway, the reason I brought this attention to this tweet, because I'm gonna go into a big story that I want to cover today, and kind of the main star of the thumbnail for our live stream today.
So, I mean, with this take, artists need to be able to afford their rent without having to work so much that they're burning themselves out.
Right? Anyway, so you probably guys wondering just who exactly tweeted this tweet anyway, this bad take. Well, we're gonna introduce you to this VTuber. So this VTuber, for story context wise, we're gonna refer to as Rosie. So Rosie is the one who made this bad take about model rating artists pricing very high for a model, right? And a lot of the model, even a low quality one, is now very expensive or becoming more expensive because due to demand and supply, like I mentioned before. And Rosie is the one who tweeted this out. But do you know what Rosie also did?
What?
Wow, she actually also committed a crime. She stamped an artist.
Oh my gosh.
And we're gonna go over that story. So the artist that she stamped is this artist. Her name is Laura. And I know it's kind of a little too small to read it. Maybe I should have made this a little bit bigger. But basically she said that to all my clients and fellow art friend, Rosie filed a chargeback of $676 against me, claiming that the email she received was damaged and unusable. She belittled my art and work and refused to acknowledge that the work I did, her saying I was lazy. And this is a part of a thread on her Twitter page. But yes, Rosie stamped this artist and filed a chargeback, claiming that the emote that they made for her was damaged and unusable. Which I kind of find a little bit strange, because how could an emote be damaged and unusable? Unless the emote was made incorrectly, then maybe it could be considered unusable because you don't want to use an emote that look incorrectly. But firing a chargeback for that? Yeah, and then, but
Without
as of
saying
now,
anything.
according to somebody else who retweeted Laura's tweet, now Laura is charged back up to $900. Like, and apparently Rosie charged back this poor artist 4 times. 4 times! Like, 4 freaking damn times. Isn't that crazy? Like,
That's scary too, because that's different from like doing this kind of chargeback to like maybe a company, because this is someone's direct, like what's it called? Like a self-employed person's direct income that's being taken.
right?
That's really scary. Imagine losing $900 that you thought you had for the month.
I know, right? This is like really, really upsetting
It's
situation.
stressful.
And it's so stressful. But, however, if you guys think things doesn't get any worse from here, oh, it just began, man. It just
Guess again.
started. Because you wouldn't believe this. So, Rosie decided to do this on her Discord server. Somebody actually took a screenshot of this from her Discord server. She said this: due to my emote artist Laura RPG successfully scamming me with emotes and over $900, here are the files of all my emotes she made for me for free for you guys. Please feel free to do whatever you want with the emote. You have my full permission to use them for edit, to post them wherever you want. You can also use them on your own Twitch and Discord channel. And if you want, you can also edit them and draw on top of them. You are also allowed to post your artwork in the Nelly #Nelly Out channel. Have fun. Love ya.
The reaction, the emote reaction is like, it's not. I like how it's not like happy faces. It's like,
Bro. Like, bro. Or in this case, sis. Because I think she's a she. Are you freaking kidding me? First off, Laura didn't scam you. You're the one who scammed her. She was only just making emotes for you. She didn't do anything bad toward you.
Yeah,
And
what the
you
heck?
went far. Not only that, because think about this, for context wise, she was actually using that very emote that she filed chargeback.
Then how
While
is
she
it
was
broken?
chargebacking at the artist. But she decided to delete it. And then went off to say, hey, my community, because of this situation, you can use my emote for free and you can do whatever you want with it. That's just... Now she just tried to get other people to involve with, like, I don't know, I think this is what we call copyright infringement, possible copyright infringement
Yeah,
of
I
the
think
artist
so.
emotes. Like, what the freak, you know? Like, this Rosie,
Yeah, what the heck?
like she's insane. She's literally insane here. Like you can't just do that. Like, what the F, man? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what? Like, bruh, you know? Can we get a
She
bruh
went
moment
from
in the chat?
Bruh.
Like, bruh, you know, like, literally.
She went from 0 to 100 in like 0 seconds flat.
Like, but here's the thing, Chad. Here's the thing. The worst still have yet to come. The worst still have yet to
Oh
come.
my gosh.
Because
You
someone
better be
actually...
sitting down for this chat.
Now,
So
I
I
have to
don't
say
fall.
thank you for someone who took the risk to share this on Twitter publicly. But we have a couple of Discord screenshots. I know it looked a little too small to read this, but basically in her general chat channel, in her Discord, one of her mods decided that they want to commit violence against the artist.
What?
And from what is read here,
For what?
I know it's kind of small to read, but what is read here is that Laura seemed to doesn't care and actually kind of in a sense support this idea. And it got so bad that somebody in her Discord actually stand up and say, you know, like, this is not right. And is saying, this is the person said, bro, this is going too far. I understand that you're feeling upset, but to say you will beat the crap out of a woman is seriously pathetic. as a man, you don't say you want to beat the out of a woman. Have some self-respect.
Yeah, what the heck? I think this is again a situation that we see too many times where this is either someone who is just like really unhinged and willing to commit violence against people, or what I feel like we do see a lot is just someone who is not reading the room or understand, like, it's like they don't understand the context or of like this kind of thing does happen to people. People just get attacked. You know what I mean? Like this does happen, and we should not be taking it, like, talking about this sort of thing so lightheartedly of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat up this random woman, you know, because that does happen. People do that to like commit violence against people. So just take a step back and be like, is this how does this come off in the context of the world, you know? Like, does it seem like a funny joke, or is this something that I'm maybe joking about, or maybe even not joking about, just trying to be a little bit over exaggerating? Is this something that is a real problem that a lot of people maybe like experience on a day-to-day basis? Then maybe I shouldn't be saying it like this,
right? Yeah, it is so unfortunate. And what's even worse, that Rosie made a response to this Discord message from this person who decided to, you know, stand up and say, yeah, this is wrong. And this is what she said: why should the gender matter? Nowadays, we have so many gender fluid people. People literally don't care anymore about who has what between their legs. Like, for example, if the Titanic would have sunk today, I doubt they would say women and children first into the safety board, because all of that equality, etc. Like, what?
This is giving the vibes of, you know how people are like, there's that flavor of person that's always like, oh, now that women are equal, now I can hit a woman, right? I can hit a woman, right? Like you're a little bit too excited about that.
Like, honestly, what the heck? Like, okay, so first of all, like, I cannot think, you know, I cannot think just how stupid this is. Like Rosie here just need to shut up, man. She just like fool. Whatever that come out of her mouth, she's just gonna make herself look bad. And this is kind of something I want to say, you know. No matter what size you are, whether you're a small VTuber or big VTuber, every word that you say will come back to haunt you, because a lot, especially if you're a big time content creator, VTuber, more attention is on you. Meaning you have more risk of whatever you say will come back to bite you back. So if you say something like what Rosie did or something similar, yeah, people will gotta dogpile you. You know, like you are at more risk of saying some really terrible take, and it could go become out of context, and people will literally dogpile you for the wrong reason. Like, and
right, we need to not externalize our anger so much, and we need to work on not wanting to attack people for like art.
Yeah,
you know
I know, right? And this all started with an emotes of all thing.
Right,
the
it's
whole
an emote.
thing is kind of a little bit.
Like...
It's even kind of a little bit pathetic to think about. Like, this is a really petty thing to, like, you know, and to talk to do, you know. And
it's an it's over an emo.
And when I actually showed the beginning of that bad take about her complaining about, you know, oh, how the model in these days are so overpriced. Like, the only reason why it's overpriced is because, like I said, it's demand and supply. There's like a huge demand for this, but the supply to meet the demand is low. So it's reasonable why artists and rigger need to up their price, whether you like it or not. If you really want those high quality models, just start saving money and don't complain. Or better yet, start with a PNG. There's a lot of pre-made set model out there that you can use
and
for
there's a lot
free.
of really good PNG artists.
Right. And
Yeah, this energy is just not it. Like this is over an emote. This isn't over something like the person didn't draw you being hanged, or you know what I mean? Like this person didn't draw you getting beat up. This person didn't draw you getting hurt or having violence enacted upon you in any way. So let's not go to violence.
yeah. Well, fortunately, from what I heard, that Discord mod who said about, oh, I would take my half of my salary just to go beat up Laura. Well, that person was banned. He was like kicked out of Discord. And Rosie here, what I found out when I was researching, I found that the Rosie was actually part of Mythic Talent, which is basically sort of like a talent agency. I think it was founded by Asmon Gold. And from what I heard, her face disappeared from the official talent page. And what's even more crazy that all of the detail on her Twitter bio also disappeared too. Her Twitter account is still up as of speaking, but everything that was said in the Twitter bio also were gone too. And a lot of the tweets that talk about her situation, including the bad take that she made, I think, also were deleted too. So, yeah, and apparently all of the Twitch VOD of recently, actually not before, after April the 14th or whatever, mid-April, all of them are gone. So she hasn't been, and I don't think she has been streaming since then, at least from the last time I checked.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Hopefully that means that she realized, like, hopefully she took a step back and saw, like, how this looked.
Yeah,
really
hopefully.
That's why.
But there's also a chance that, because of this whole situation is so hot there, I'm just gonna run away and just let it, slide down. And unfortunately, that's probably what it's gonna lead to. But here's the thing. A lot of people might gonna move on, but for anyone who's affected, won't move on. And most likely the internet will remember this because we have all these kind of documented evidence, I mean, my entire live stream VOD, just showing this itself now is considered to be a documented evidence now. Right.
Yeah.
And honestly, can we just give a clap to this Discord user? I know his name is kind of blurred just to, protect his privacy reason. But honestly, whoever took a screenshot of this Discord user who said this Discord user, it's a good person. I could tell that this person knew that this was not right. They knew like this is very wrong, even from a VTuber that he's following, aka Rosie here. And just honestly, give a clap to this person, whoever they are.
Yeah, that's good. I can only imagine how scary that would be in the moment. So good on them. I feel like as much as I'd like to, I feel like I would be like too scared to speak up in a moment like this and then be like kicking myself after the fact. So I'm really glad that they were able like to be brave enough to stand up about it.
Right.
Think of like if that was you that they were talking about, you'd feel much better like even if just one person spoke up against it, right? Right. Even if it's just one person, that means so much.
Yeah, so much, And I hope that Discord user is doing well too. I'm not sure they are.
Yeah.
And Laura here also give this thankful message like, thanks to those who sent me these screenshots. Many were kicked out of a Discord server for not supporting her and her mod at Grimstab on their insane behavior. Make sure to block these people. They're both crazy. And honestly, they're both crazy. They are crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that people who were kicked out of a Discord server were the one who actually stand up to say, hey, this is terrible. This is not right.
That's what it sounds like, right?
And honestly, that is so pathetic on Laura's side too. I mean, not Laura. I'm sorry about that. Rosie. Like, it's just... But remember, guys, I should have said this at the beginning, but remember to don't go harass Rosie for this if you know exactly who she is. Like, she already deserves enough as it is. Like,
right.
And
where it is now, like, it's been pointed out enough where nothing, unfortunately, as much as you probably would like to, like, put it into your own hands to change her behavior, no matter what we do, whether we go, like, send her stuff or not, it's really in her hands now, whether she wants to change or not. Nothing we do is gonna really influence her one way or another, because she has all the information she needs now with it being pointed out and everything. So unfortunately, I know, like, how tempting it might be, but the best course of action would be to not send anything their way. It's really up to her now.
Yeah. It's up to Rosie to change her attitude after this, like, learn her lesson. But of course, there are chances that, you know, there's also an old saying that some people just never learn. But hopefully, Rosie will be the one, will be like, you know, I hope that I'll be wrong about Rosie, that she actually learned something from this and become like an actual better person. You know, never double down, never like say something like this, and just overall be respectful to the artist, you know? Just be more respectful to the artist.
Right, and just to your fellow person.
Yeah.
You know?
Fellow members of your community that you built.
Right. And I promise you'll feel a lot better that way too. Like, if you're feeling like junk, it's not gonna help to behave like this towards others. It's just gonna make you feel even worse.
Yep.
Especially in the long run.
Yep, exactly.
But at the same time, like, on the other hand, it's always, if you yourself have, you know, maybe behaved in a way like this and you feel bad about it now, that is a good thing. That is a good thing. Like, if you see your past behavior and see that it was bad and feel bad about it now, and you're like, oh, that's so embarrassing, like, I cringe just thinking about it, that is a good way to feel. That means that you have learned, and it's okay to have done bad things in the past. If you understand now that it's wrong, that's a good thing. So pat yourself on the back and keep going forward, okay?
Right.
Because a lot of people can't say the same. There's a lot of people who have behaved bad in the past, and even now, years later, look back on their behavior and they don't cringe at it. That's not what you want to do.
No, that's not. You don't want to do.
Right.
But here's the thing. So while I was researching, I actually decided to take a look at her YouTube channel, and I found something very ironic. Can you tell me what's wrong on her YouTube channel here? Meow.
Another test I didn't study for. Let's see. I see it!
Yes. So, for anyone who doesn't know, I actually drew a red circle around it. This thumbnail here, he actually made this video about, it's kind of more like a commentary and reaction video about this particular artist scammed like over 50 plus VTuber. There was an artist who actually scammed multiple VTuber, and this artist was actually a very well-known artist who made the model for Bebe, the former V Shoujo members, or now go by Vey. And Rosie here actually made a little reaction video about it. And what's even more funnier and ironic is that I actually clicked on that video to see the comment about it after all this stuff happened with Laura. And then I found like first two comment that was posted about like a couple of days ago saying ironic. Yeah, I agree with those two commenters. This is pretty ironic.
Yeah.
Because
oh no.
she talked about an artist who scammed a VTuber, and now she's the one who actually committed the same thing. Scammed an artist.
Was foreshadowing.
Like, it's just shameful. Just obviously shameful. But then again, this video was made like a month ago, so taking the context that happened now, yeah, it's very ironic of how this all happened.
Maybe that's where she got her idea from.
I don't know. I just have no idea, you know. Well, hopefully she learned a lesson.
That's not what we want to do. We don't want to look at a situation like that and be like, "Ooh, that's a good idea."
My icon was plagiarized by me when I was in middle school and tried to reach out to the artist a couple of years back. She was totally cool, appreciate it. I used this for 10 plus years. Ooh.
Oops.
Oops. Oh.
See, that's good. That's good that you realized and reached out about it. That's really like all we need to do, right? No one can fault you for not understanding or, well, okay, they can. It's okay for them. It's like justified if they were to be mad, but at the same time, like no one can really like fault you for like years later being like, oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Right.
Like, that's what we should do. That's good. That's good, Konoe.
Mhm,
We should
yeah,
all learn a page from your book.
Right.
And again, that's literally all in a situation like that you need to do. Just send a message and be like, sorry about that. That's it. It's easy.
Right. Yeah, and now we're gonna move on to the art of the month. This section give a little
Ooh.
appreciation to a wonderful art of the month. And today's art of the month go to the person that I mentioned a little bit earlier before the bad take of the month. This art is made by Diariku herself.
Let's go. Yeah, Diariku's art is always so breathtaking. I like how painterly it looks, right? Like it looks
Yeah.
like oil on canvas.
I know, right? So beautiful. It's glorious. Look how
I like the
glorious
lighting
this art
too.
is.
Look at that. The
Yeah, I
shading's
know.
done immaculate. Oh dear,
Immaculately.
immaculately.
Cannot speak English today. Beep
Why?
boop bop beep boop 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 boop.
Why did I decide to say a big word? Mistakes are
Big
made.
word. Yes. And moving
I
on,
really
we
like
have a
this.
new challenger arrives. I wish I have that Super Smash Bros. Cool sound effect when new challenger arrives. But tonight, it's actually gonna
challenger.
happen tonight. But this VTuber, a brand new
What
V
the
Shoujo
heck?
member, is debuting later tonight at
I
11
didn't even
p.m.
see
Eastern
this.
Standard
I'm so
Time.
excited.
Please welcome Michi Mochivis, and we're most likely going to cover her for next month VTuber versus ZA WARUDO. Then that's why we have a brand new V Shoujo member debuting later tonight.
Wait, they have the JoJo sound effects. Did they have a stand?
I have no idea, but yes, a brand new V Shoujo member. We don't know exactly who this V Shoujo member is. It could be someone completely new. It could be a former talent member, maybe from one particular agency. Some
They
people
look
predicting.
awesome.
Some people predicting that it could be the former person behind Mika Metallica from Niji Sanji, but we'll never
that
know.
would be nice.
So who knows?
We'll know tonight.
Who knows? This VTuber is gonna be debuting on Twitch channel at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Ooh. I'll see you guys in chat.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
exactly.
This is so cool. I love the eyes. The
Yeah, and
design
there's already
here.
so much fan art of. Well, actually, you can't even see her eye, meow.
They're also like a zombie or a Frankenstein or something. You see that on their face?
Yeah, exactly.
That's so cool. What? Oh, I'm always so excited when there's a new VShojo person debuting. It's always such a fun event that everyone gets to take part in together.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what Michi. I don't think I'll have the time to watch it because it's gonna start very late for where I
I
live.
know. I was like, I'm gonna have to watch this when I'm like in bed.
Yeah, but I hope that her debut stream gonna go well and look like it's gonna be going well because they did hype up for it, producing like 3-part like little skit, like in real life skit
Oh,
for this
that's
whole
so
debut.
fun.
So
I haven't seen that at all yet. This is so exciting.
yep. So hopefully, you know,
Yay.
you guys could go check it out. What Michi Mochivis are all about. A brand new member
Yeah.
joining V Shoujo.
Let's go. Welcome, Michi. It's nice to meet you when we meet you in a few hours. In 11 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're gonna go to our entertainment news. This will be a little bit outside of a VTuber or content creation news, and this is gonna cover mostly about anime, movie, and whatnot. And first off, we're gonna start with the
Weeb
brand
news.
new Spy X Family Code White is now available to watch at your local movie theater here in the
Oh.
States. You can watch both the dub and the sub version, and you can buy the ticket starting just yesterday.
Yay! Okay, I didn't realize this was gonna be in theaters in America, so I'm 100% gonna go buy tickets like now.
I'm actually gonna buy the ticket once more dates of availability become available, because I want to take my wife to go watch this movie for her birthday in coming weeks.
Happy almost birthday to her!
Yes,
yeah,
thank
that'll
you,
be
thank
fun.
you.
That's a fun birthday. I feel like, I don't know why, but going to the movie theater for a birthday party has always been a really fun thing.
Yeah.
They're like core memories. I still remember having my birthday party to see like I think it's like the Rugrats Go Wild.
Yeah.
Or the Wild Thornberries
Wild.
movie. There's something special about it.
I remember the day when I went to a circus for my birthday.
That sounds awesome. I've never done that. I've never done a circus for my birthday. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. But like, yeah, Spy X Family Code White, the brand new movie in the Spy X Family
Let's
anime,
go.
is now available to watch. Both the dub and the sub version.
They are actually showing it at the theater that I go to. Oh, let's go! See, it's good that we do this because otherwise I wouldn't have known. And now I get to actually love being able to, like, having the option to see an anime movie in the theaters is always so exciting and special to me.
And you're lagging a little bit, Meow. And now you're like 144 FPS. FPS.
Sorry, I got too excited about anime.
Yeah, she got so much. Yes, chat. She got so much excited. Just as much excited when she see a pickle.
Hey, I deny that.
Yes, yes, yes. You have my permission to invite me for a third wheel?
Only if I could come as a fourth wheel.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're just trying to go for like a nice date with your wife, and we're just like tagging along.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
basically like Donkey. You know when like Shrek and Fiona are having a moment, and Donkey's like, "Oh, thanks for inviting me," and they're like, "I didn't invite you."
Yep, I know that feeling.
That's me and Konoe. We're like, "Thanks for bringing us along."
And then recently this week, a brand new trailer, official trailer for the upcoming new Transformer movie, Transformer 1 was
yes.
released.
Yeah,
Now,
there was a new
this
commercial,
movie,
right?
it's about the story of Optimus Prime and Megatron before they become Optimus Prime and Megatron. This is like their origin story, way before the war of Cybertron. And Optimus Prime and Megatron had a different name when they were much younger bot. And this movie is gonna be the first animated film in the franchise. It is the 8th movie in the overall Transformer film series. It is gonna be the first animated film since the original Transformer animated movie back in 1986.
Oh my god!
Yes.
That's a big gap.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
We never actually
really
had an
glad when-
animated Transformer movie since then, which is pretty
That's crazy.
crazy to think about. And yes,
'Cause
that
wasn't
Transformer.
the original show, the cartoon.
Yes.
Like their roots are in animation.
Yeah, the original Transformer 80s cartoon. That's what the original animated movie based off of, Transformer the movie. And also has that really awesome mid-80s song that start with, "You got the touch, you got the power." Like, you know, it's like, that's the song. That's where the song
80s.
came from.
I like how 80s vibes that is. Like, if you told me to describe the 80s, I would just play that song
Yeah,
in
I
that
remember.
style.
Actually, I just recognized that song was also played in that one episode of Regular Show where they were fighting against that evil
Oh.
beast. Yeah, that song is actually originally from the Transformer the movie, the original animated film back in 1986.
Oh my gosh. Instead of "Is that a JoJo reference?" now we have to start saying "Is that a Transformers reference?"
Yeah, but this movie, I actually saw the trailer. I won't show the trailer here because I don't want to get, copyright claim for it, whatever, even for reaction. But Transformer 1 is going to be really exciting movie because it just feels so different. And it's so kind of weird to see how Optimus Prime, or Orion Pax, that's his original name, and D6T, that's the original Megatron's name, how they were like before they became, this, powerful leader and, you know, important figure in the Transformer franchise. Because before they were, you know, Optimus and Megatron, they were used to be brother and arm. They were really best friends.
Oh yeah.
And in this movie, it's so funny to see because like Optimus, or rather Orion Pax, he's kind of like the outgoing guy who's like, let's go on an adventure despite the consequences. And D60, aka Megatron here, he's the voice of reason. He's like, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die if we do this.
No.
Like he's like the voice of reason. It's so weird to see that kind of dynamic. It's so weird to see like Orion Pax was this kind of person before he became the Optimus Prime that we know and love today, who is much more stoic, serious, and wiser as a leader, the leader of the Autobot. And Megatron here was much more kinder, and was like the more voice of reason kind of person, but eventually became this tyrannical, evil robot. Like it's just like eventually somewhere down the line, each of them go on their separate path, you know?
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. I'm excited to like just watch this movie to see their dynamic.
Yeah, Transformer, robots in disguise. But yeah, this movie is gonna be more dynamic, because more like comedic, because we also gotta have like Bumblebee here. Bumblebee had a different name. He called B127. But people just throughout the movie, they're just gonna refer to him as B. And B here is voiced by a comedian. But if you guys want to know who's voicing like Orion Pax, it's gonna be voiced by Chris Hemsworth. Yes, Thor himself is voicing Orion Pax, aka Optimus Prime.
Now I really have to go see this.
And yeah, I mean, like, it's gonna this movie, I think it's gonna be a very fun movie. It's gonna be very fun, family-friendly movie. I think, but for, like, big Transformer fan, I think it's gonna be very enjoyable as well, too. The animation kind of look a little bit weird, but I saw, like, the YouTubers review, Black Nerd Comedy, made a reaction review video about Transformer 1 trailer, and he said that this kind of feel like that old 80s cartoon, except that it's on a higher budget. That's what it is. It's kind of feel like an old 80s Saturday morning cartoon, just on a higher budget. That's what
I remember
his
they
thought
used to play that cartoon in like the 2000s, really early in the morning. I would watch it sometimes if I got up early enough for school.
Yeah, exactly. Man. But seriously, this is like, maybe I should go and watch the original Transformer, the movie. I haven't watched the movie. I should, actually, because it's such a classic, like, iconic Transformer movie of all time, you know?
Yeah.
You got the touch! You got the power! Like, you know, just like that song. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love the energy of like kids animation at that time. It was really just so like unashamed in a good way.
Yeah, like honestly, I feel like this movie is gonna be very, very fun. I do know a little bit of the lore, the story behind of how, you know, Megatron became Megatron and how Orion Pax became Optimus Prime. I do know that back in the old days of Cybertron, this actually was kind of a little bit of a racial or even economic class discrimination, where, you know, there's the bot who doesn't transform and who just work in factory and stuff, doing like manual labors, and then there's one bot that also can transform, but they're in a higher upper class. So there was this whole like you know, like kind of like a discrimination between classes, which is kind of very relatable. And and the bot who was Megatron, who became Megatron, saw this to be very, very unfair, and he want to bring a change to this all. And he tried to convince the council to make these changes, but they didn't pay attention to it. But then Orion Pax, who was basically kind of a researcher, aka a scholar, kind of a nerd in a sense, you could say, he actually spoke to the council, and the council rather listened to Orion Pax. And then this is where the jealousy came, and how Megatron decided to, you know what? If they're not gonna listen to me, but listen to my friend who I'm extremely jealous of, I'm just gonna start a revolution. I'm gonna create a group called the Decepticon, and I'm gonna literally
Oh my gosh.
take my own hand, and that's how the war began. So the war began with discrimination, jealousy, and just all that stuff. It's really like
Man.
really deep for a robot that can transform into a vehicle.
Yeah,
That also
I
market for toys too. It's kind of really deep. So
right,
I
'cause
think
this is one of those things that was created like with the sole purpose of marketing toys, but so much like thought was put into it.
yeah, I think maybe this movie is going to cover that like a little bit indirectly because at the beginning of the trailer we actually see that this third bot just literally like carrying like Orion Pax and D60 aka Megatron on their like their collar or something, and they just threw him out and they said, yeah, you two are assigned to mine duty now, goodbye. So there is some kind of a somewhat of a discrimination between classes based off on that bot status. So it's gonna be very interesting of how this movie's gonna lead up to what we know about Transformer. You know, about the whole thing, war on Cybertron, the Autobot versus the Decepticon. It's gonna lead all up to that, maybe. I don't know if this movie itself gonna show everything about it, but so far it's gonna be really interesting to see the dynamic between, you know, Optimus Prime and Megatron before they became Optimus Prime and Megatron.
Yeah, origin story.
Yeah, that's why the movie's called Transformer 1, you know? That's why it's called.
That's because the One Piece is real.
The One Piece is
The
real!
One Piece is real.
Oh, boy. Okay, so before we move on to our next story, I'm going to take a little short bathroom break. So if you guys need to do some little stretch, do so. We'll be right back.
Get some water. I'll copy you.
Why do I hear an ominous humming noise? Okay, I am returning, gentlemen and ladies. We are back. I am here as my small model.
Yay!
Yay! My small model is here. We're gonna go with the rest of the stream like this for now.
Small hero.
Yeah, small hero. I am here. Small C+ hero is here. Bring you
No
live.
need to fear.
And also, one more thing, chat. We are Venom.
Ah!
Yeah.
Help! The symbiote is taking over Hero.
Too bad I cannot do the tongue because that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. I can also even take off my mask too. See?
That way you could see better.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next part of our stream. Let me turn back on the music.
I like how you're so little that you have to stand on the seat. That's so cute.
Yeah, I know, right? Let me just try to find the right music for the atmosphere.
Ooh. We're setting the stage.
All right. Next up, we're... actually, you know what? Maybe the previous music was actually much better. Let's go... Okay, let's just go with this one then. All right then. So, next up, we want to discuss something of a video game that has gained a lot of traction, and it's a video game that I would actually kind of make a content around when the full version comes out. We're gonna talk about Stellar Blade, the game that the media doesn't want you to play. What do I mean by that? Well, IGN France, the French branch of IGN, posted something about this. So this Twitter user posted that IGN France is already insulting Stellar Blade and Eve's character. Eve is the main protagonist of this game, who looks like this character. Who's this? This is Eve, right? And this Twit user go on to say that IGN fans claiming it was made by someone who has never seen a woman. Well, the director's married. Here's her partner, IGN. I think someone is jelly. And just to let you know, the director's wife is also the artist behind Stellar Blade 2. So yeah. Yeah.
AKA someone who actually is a lady.
Who is actually a lady. And they went on to say like, oh, the director have never seen an actual real women. Now, you probably, you know, what's with IGN France? What kind of beef do they have with Stellar Blade? Well, Stellar Blade, basically there's a weird standard going on, a sentiment that, oh, video game with sexy looking lady are like, are not allowed, especially if it's made by outside of the states and stuff like that. And something like that, right? But, however, of course, the majority of people disagree with those people. I think it goes on to say woke journalists, woke video game journalists. There's a term that a lot of people say woke, which essentially means people just, you know, simply making a bad take on something, which is, yeah, but be back later, my phone battery is dying. Oh no, bro.
Oh, save the phone.
Save the phone. Someday I actually need a better phone to replace my current smartphone. But anyway, yeah, so this IGN France made a huge, horrible, and very unprofessional, insulting comment against Stellar Blade. And of course, bad publicity is still publicity, and this is how Stellar Blade got a lot of attraction. And what's even more getting attraction is the model based that the character Eve is based off of, because they actually took an actual real life woman to make the character Eve. And this is the person.
Right.
I cannot pronounce her name because her name is Korean, because this game is made by a Korean video game studio. This is the lady. We're just gonna call her Suin, because I cannot pronounce her last name and I don't want to butcher her full name. But this is Suin. She's an actual real life Instagram model. And can we say she looks so gorgeous?
Yeah. This is such a cute outfit too. Oh my gosh. she's working it.
Yeah, like, honestly, I don't know what is up with people mad about Stellar Blade, but it is so double standard because we have, like, Nintendo game Bayonetta, who has really sexualized character. Then we also have,
like,
we also have, what's the name? We also have 2B from Nier Automata, too. So, like, why? So, okay, you say okay to these characters, how they should look. Why can Stellar Blade look the way it is, you know? Just accept that it's just, you know, a video game. It's just design. And the director and the team for Stellar Blade, they know what their fans want. The fans do want to play as a sexy ladies, you know? Heck, even Iron Mouse, the queen of all VTuber, actually took her own take and she said, like, I don't want to play a sexy video game character. I don't want to play as a sexy lady. Like, you know, like, she also make a real base take too. And quite honestly, it's a really base take, to be honest. And nothing to expect from Iron Mouse from herself. But honestly, like, I played the demo version of the game. I'm actually currently making a highlight video of my experience in it. And let me tell you something. The media is so wrong about this. I don't know what is up with their game for saying all that crap, but it's literally just not looking too good for them. Literally.
Don't you know, Hero? We're in America, where anything related to sexuality is bad, but guns and violence and gore is fine.
Yeah, apparently, that is true. But I actually really distaste game journalists now because of this. Because think about it is that a lot of people look up on IGN for guide and article and whatever. But people who are called so-called game journalists, not all of them, but the majority I have seen just make these horrible takes. The only reason I can think of is that they only just care about the money. The corporate or the bureaucrat just hired them to make like a bad review on video games just for the money. Just for the money.
That usually is the case where there's like something completely like out there. It is almost always because someone is purposefully making like a vitriolic statement, like an inflammatory statement, just to like make everyone click on it.
Right, exactly. It's so,
especially when it's like, what even was the thought process here? That's how you, that's when you think that, that's a situation when you know where they were just like, yes, let me purposefully say something inflammatory.
Right? I mean, like, quite honestly, yeah, that is a proven way to gain some growth and attention. But honestly, on the ethical and the moral side, I would not do that personally. I would not do that because I don't want to be remembered to be that kind of person.
Yeah, you're right. Like, we need to do better as a society because there definitely is a difference between like a game only having all its women characters only exist to be sexy and like have nothing, like be like empty husks of human being. You know what I mean? There's a difference between that and having a character that happens to be a woman and also sexy. You know?
Right.
But that doesn't get clicks.
Right. And also another thing to make a mention about is that Stellar Blade, the game, it's gonna be created by Shift Up. And Shift Up is this very same video game studio behind the most popular mobile app game 19, the Goddess of Victory. So
I was gonna
obviously this game will have like assets. Assets. Like, because if you play 19, the Goddess of Victory, then you know that game has a lot of assets. Quite literally.
Yeah.
Like,
and again, that's another example of like, yes, that's a sexy game with like the purpose of it being for us to like look at and be titillated by, but even in that, the characters are written like actual human beings. It's not like here's boobies and butts, the end.
Yeah,
you know?
I know, right? I remember the Nike Goddess of Victory took such a storm on the mobile app and even just video game in general when they reveal how the gameplay looked, especially when you see the backside when they're shooting. Like, it's like everybody like, whoa? Like, you know, it's like,
we finally have booty physics. We've been waiting for it all this
like,
time.
Basically people all went awooga, you know? It's like,
finally some representation for us ladies who are thick down there instead of having big boob.
extra thick.
I, and again, it's still like being like sexual or sexy is another aspect of like yourself as a human being. It's not like your only trait. So it's not inherently bad.
Right? I know that a lot of people also criticize, about body proportion, which I just don't like about that. You should never criticize how people look or judge people by its cover. That's like an old saying. But people will always gonna commit about, oh, this character body proportion doesn't look right because it's so unrealistic. Well, for a second, Eve is modeled based off on a real-life Korean model. So her body proportion is realistic. It's just attainable. It is attainable body proportion. Maybe not everyone will able to do it if they're willing to do it, but it is attainable. It's not impossible.
Right. Right. And it's not like it wouldn't be bad if if all the characters look exactly the same way. It would definitely be better to have characters having different body types, but also like it wouldn't be bad if that's the route they go, because they're trying to have titillating assets.
Now, I know the director actually did an interview about like he went out to say like, something down the line, he said, what defines a beautiful body? And that's a very good question too.
Right.
That not many people tend to like discuss about a lot. Like what considered to be beautiful? What considered to be ugly? What considered to be sexy or not? Everybody's perspective is gonna be different, I mean, here's the thing. Not every guys will be attracted to a lady with big butt and big boba,
Right.
Like some guys prefer more of a pretty lady. Some people prefer a little bit more chunky ladies. Some people prefer somewhere in between. Like, just
right.
Like it is like, the point is that every women and men come in different body proportion, like very different sizes and shapes.
Right. And
although the only exception that if you see someone who's like over time becoming more and more purple and started disputing out some animatronic body part, that's when things gotta get real down bad. So that's the only exception. So that's when you start getting that's getting weird.
That one is actually problematic.
Yeah, that one is problematic. That's probably more problematic. Yeah, exactly.
And again, people can look any way if your inherent worth does not lie in how you look, and people should not be thinking that. But at the same time, you're allowed to look to like a way that someone looks, even if it is like fitting very like conventional beauty standards, as long as you're not like boiling down someone's worth to that.
Right.
Or like putting others down for not meeting those beauty standards, Like there's a difference between like it's someone can look beautiful and even if they look way different from you, that doesn't wouldn't inherently mean that you aren't beautiful, right?
Right. Everybody's beautiful, Everybody's beautiful.
Right, and your worth is not based in how you look. The way that you look does not make you more or less worthy as a person. That's it. That's the important part.
Right. Yeah, that is the most important one.
Yeah. And honestly, what's most important is how you feel about yourself. Even if other people, it doesn't really matter how other people feel. I know that's like easier said than done, especially with like the pressures of society on how like maybe we feel like we have to look a certain way, but you'll feel so much better being comfortable as you're in your own skin. And I do really like that they used like a real person to base this off of, to like model the character off of.
Right. Yep, that's all thing for entertainment use. I know that section was kind of short, but that's kind of what I want to discuss about. And now we're moving on to our last section of the day. We have Trend of the Month, where we cover a very hot, popular trend that's happening in the VTubing sphere. But first thing first, I'm going to... There's actually two trends. I want to show you the first one. Let's go to my browser seed for a second.
Ooh.
Gotta turn off on the Spotify music for a second.
What have we got?
And this time I will make you bigger, Meow. And hang on a second. Let me just
Okay.
fix you up a bit. Make
No
you
more
bigger.
GB Meowrins for now.
Extreme close-up.
Whoa!
And yes, so we have this very saucy meme going on, and now my face is kind of behind Meow. Let me make myself bigger, but I have a very big head when I come to my chibi model. Okay, I'm looking too big. Hang on a second. Let me just
Oh yeah.
move up here. I know my part of my hair is kind of blocked, but this will do.
censoring
But
it.
this will do. So we have this very saucy trend going on where a person use a tablet or iPad
my.
to show a VTuber doing something down there. But let's watch this trend. This guy did something more unique to the trend. Let's watch.
It's the perfect size. I summon Exodia, the forbidden one!
Yes, this man summoned Exodia, the
Oh
forbidden
my
one.
gosh.
It's like
That Exodia was almost too hot to handle.
I think this stream is gonna be obliterated later by
Oh my
Exodia.
gosh.
Exodia, obliterate!
Oh my
Literally,
gosh.
literally. I love this trend. I can watch this all
It's the
day.
perfect size.
We were not prepared
summon
emotionally
Exodia,
for
the
this.
forbidden one!
What's the safe word? What's the safe word?
Yeah, exactly. What is the safe word indeed, right? Anyway, let's go back to the scene now. Let's go back to our room. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to show you guys of our first trend for the day, for the month. And now I'm kind of like hiding halfway in the seed, but let me just move back again.
Exodia, please do not obliterate.
Let's hope YouTube doesn't obliterate
Oh, no.
us because of what we show.
It was
But
nothing
it's
sus.
gonna. I think it's gonna be fine. It is a meme. It's a trend that's going on. It's becoming into a meme itself. So it's a very interesting trend. But another interesting trend that's going on. It's this. We have somebody who made a corporate logo, Pizza Hut, into a style of a VTuber logo.
This is super cute.
It is super cute. And what's even so cool is that this tweet blew up and so many people took the same idea. And we have some couple of examples. First up, we have Google Maps.
Oh, this one looks so fun. It looks so like magical. There's so much whimsy here.
I also like that they also added the little stick figure guy from the Google
Yeah,
Map.
the little street guy.
Yeah, the little
view
street guy. There's even the
cute.
red marker for your location added into the
And
logo.
the starting location too, the white one, the white circle.
And
where
of
you
course,
start
the
from.
common color of red, yellow, green, and blue is it's
Yeah.
a signature color for Google's, which really
Right.
looks nice. But then somebody else also did a little bit of their own twist. Instead of industry logo, they took an anime character, Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece, into a style of a VTuber logo.
Oh, this one's really good. It's very, very pleasing to the eye.
Yes, he's gonna become the king of the VTuber.
He has to find the One Piece.
VTuber Oga Ore ni naru. I just said I will become the king of the VTuber in Japanese.
What kind of content would Luffy do? Would he do like food reviews? I think he would do food
If
reviews.
he does a food review, he's gonna be already eaten it before the review
He'll
actually
give
started.
everything a 10 out of 10 as well. Every single store and restaurant would get 10 out of 10.
Actually, you
and
know
he'll be
what?
like, I recommend it.
You know what? Actually, it will be kind of funny if Luffy does become a VTuber because his manager will be Nami, and the only reason why is because Nami just want to make money out of it.
That's so funny. You're right. I love this.
Oh man, just imagine that. I
Can we write
I
this
can literally
fanfiction
imagine it
now?
right now. I can literally imagine it right now. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Nami's gonna
They
be
would
just
get
as
into so many antics too.
yeah,
Like,
so
Luffy
many
would
antics.
say
Nami,
something-
it's gonna be just as more exploitative, if not more exploitative than Niji Sanji combined. Like, it's
And
like
she would be like, "Oh yeah, I signed you up for like dressing up as the mascot for 7-Eleven. You have to go stand on the side of the highway and do a little dance for them. Sign this waiver because accidental death is not covered."
oh god.
And he would
Oh,
just
man.
cite it because he's so head empty. He's like, he'll just be like, sure.
He'll do it for the meat. He'll do it for
Yeah,
all for meat.
he will.
Yeah, exactly.
She'll get him like a fried karage, a fried chicken, and he'll just be like, okay, I'm sold.
But honestly, this logo looks really clean and nice. Like I love the
Yeah.
little scarf from Luffy's face, his straw hat, the two meats.
And the meat, and there's a meat with a bite taken out of it.
Yeah, that's true. That's nice. Nice little detail. We even have more example. VR Chat, the official Twitter account for VR Chat, also joined the trend, and they also made
that's
their
so
own little
cute.
logo in VTuber logo style.
I love that. That's good because they know that how many VTubers always stream on VR Chat. This is a good move. They know their audience.
Yeah, they know the audience. They know how to get on the trend. They know their audience well. And this looks really cute. I love the little cat with the box.
Yeah, so cute. This is false advertising because they need to show me like a cursed Shrek or the like weird Knuckles.
Yeah. And we have more
Otherwise, 10 out
example.
of 10.
More example. This person made multiple art.
This
One
is
for
so
Burger King,
cute.
Pringles, and Facebook.
Oh my god! I love the Facebook one with the little face. He's just like, yeah.
This person kind of went on a little bit more VTuber logo for Japanese VTuber because they still have some Japanese character in there, especially the Pringle one. The Pringles one looking the best, in my
Yeah,
personal
that's so
opinion.
cute.
Like I
How
love
would
that Mr.
Pringles
Pringles
look
there
as an
on the
anime
face.
girl?
Mr. Pringles winking. Yeah, that's really nice.
Aww.
Yeah,
That's so
really
cute.
nice.
Now I want to see the Pringles guy as an anime girl. Someone design that.
Oh jeez.
So
Oh my god.
cute.
Yeah, this looks cute. And I say for the best for last, we have VTube Studio. That's right, the very first
Yay!
live 2D
Oh my
VTuber
gosh.
software that we're using for our
Wait.
model. VTube Studio also, somebody actually created a logo for VTube Studio in a fashion of a VTuber logo, and I love it. They even added that little watermark, that little girl, that
Yeah,
VTuber girl,
oh my gosh.
the VTuber
It goes
Chan.
all the way to the top.
Yeah,
There's
I
layers.
love it.
There's layers.
This looks
It's a
really
VTuber
nice.
logo
This looks really
of
nice.
The software that VTubers use to exist.
Yeah, this is really
There's
nice.
so many layers.
Yeah, this is really
Yeah,
nice.
it's very cute. I like the color choice. I like that they included the little gear icon for the settings that we use for our like physics and everything set up.
Right.
It's very clever.
Very
Good
clever
work.
indeed. And also there's many more other logo that I want to show off, but one or two particular is kind of a little bit not appropriate to show maybe on YouTube. Is that someone made a VTuber style logo for that site Cornhub, and there were multiple versions of it.
Oh no!
And there's one even
Please
for
tell me there was like the emoji of like
yeah.
water.
Yeah,
drop.
and there's even one for another famous site called
Oh god.
a logo for a site called Binder, except instead of it start with a little B, it start with GR.
Oh.
That particular dating site, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah. The
I need to
Cornhub
see that
one.
now.
Yeah, it's just like, okay.
Is it like unhinged? Like, okay, now we need to put you in horny jail.
Well, they did got the coloring of the Cornhub signature color right. They even
Oh
also
my
put
gosh.
eggplant in there. So, if you know what I mean.
Oh dang.
Like a literal eggplant. But I will not go too much into the detail, let's just say that much. But yeah, it's this trend, this person, this artist, who's also happened to be a VTuber in a pre-debut status from what I'm looking at, really have done well for VTuber logo. Like really have done really well. And it became such a trend, and this is a very nice trend to look at. There's so many good ones. Like I saw a really good one for Wendy's. There's like so many, you know.
Oh,
So
that's
many.
so fun. I love how creative. I really like trends like this where you can really get super creative with it in the sense of like Like, some people chose Pringles, that's food. And then other people are like, let's go, what if anime characters had this?
Yeah.
And then other people going, what about websites? So there's so much creativity, like room for exploration and like exploring your creativity here. So I really like that.
Right. Also one more thing. I also love that somebody else, I saw another good logo. I didn't add it here unfortunately, but I added to slide here. But there's one person who actually made a logo for X. It's just simply X for the Twitter. Just X.
Oh, that's so funny.
Just X. It's X.
Yeah.
Look, there's X. Just simply X. It looks like a very good looking X, but it's just X.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's because it's so simple. So simple.
I want to see one for Twitter because I miss that little bird. He's
Yeah,
so
that's
cute.
true. That is true. Yeah, people making like logo for like so many corpo logo, like for social media, fast food chain, even anime characters. It's really nice that this trend, this little simple Pizza Hut in a style of a VTuber logo became such a trend, and everybody's like jumping on it. It could even
that's super fun.
It could even like a business entity like VR chat,
Yeah, so as someone who like used to teach art to little kids, I feel like I can use this, like my teacher brain is having an itch scratched because this is a perfect assignment. If anyone in chat is a teacher, you should cheat and copy off their homework here. Use this as an assignment. Have your students make a VTuber logo.
Right.
On anything they want. I feel like that's a really good assignment because it lets people explore their what's it called? Whatever their like skills they're comfortable with. Like if they're good at color theory, they can really lean into that. But if they're good with typesetting, they can lean into that. If they're good with drawing, they can draw. Kind of like with this one that has the little character from VTube Studio, right?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yay!
I love this trend. I really love this trend. And hopefully we'll see more cool trend coming up next month and so for a future episode of our show.
Yeah.
But
I'm excited.
think we are reaching the end of the road, unfortunately. But yeah, this episode was really good. I say we talk a lot of stuff, and hopefully we don't get. At least I hope I don't get trouble for this. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just so scared.
It's
oh,
okay.
Man.
If you get in trouble, I'll be off the hook because this is not my channel. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
I'm just kidding.
Well, guys, I think that'll be it all for today. And so for anyone who stuck around till the end, thank you all so much for coming. If you're a lurker, you guys are all very equally appreciated as well.
Yeah, you're all awesome.
You guys are all awesome. And if you want to follow both of us here, I stream and make content here on YouTube channel every weekend, at least 3 times every week. And I upload new videos every week. You can check my social down in the video description below. And like I said at the beginning, I also opened my Ko-Fi page for the first time. So you can check the link down in the video description below. If you want to give me a little bit of support, but you don't have to. It's just a thing. And you can also follow Miyoe on her Twitch channel, which is already shown in the chat box right now by the Nightbot bot.
Yeah, go follow both of us. I recommend both.
Yes, follow both of us, guys.
biased.
Follow both of us, guys. So you could have cool, small, cute, chibi hero VTuber and a pink magical girl Chad who loves to play around, head empty, and love to talk about pickles. Anyway, guys,
hear that from me.
Yep. Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys next time for another exciting episode of Vtuber vs ZA WARUDO next month in May, and we'll catch you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and wish you guys good luck. See you guys next time. Take care.
Bye bye.
C+Hero Meowing signing out. Oh man, that was good. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, crap. I was still on talking to you. Hang on, let me mute myself. Whoops. Scuff to the end. Like what my old grandpappy used to say. You can never be a true Vtuber unless you have a scuff stream. Anyway, see you guys next time. You didn't hear anything from me. Bye.